might entertain it like a podcast with Julius. That's real quick though if you motherfuckers new to this.
Hard drive B. There we go. Wait.
Is that some Cornell notes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's good, y'all? I feel, I be having hell of weeks. But whenever I get here, everything just tends to flow off me, man. The music that you were hearing is from the little homie J-Lock 600, and this song is called God's Within. And damn it, you better believe there's a God within me. Not just me, all of us. But welcome back to another beautiful edition of the Realquicctho podcast. I am your host, Realquicctho. And I like to get my sponsors their shout outs at the top of the show. So, Bombody Collections, I see you. SCA Cleaning Services, I see you. Wise Men Staffing, I see you. All Things 805, I see you. Hanging with the Carters, I see you. Stone Door and the Minx, I see you. TG Magical Creations, I see you. Did I say All Things 805 already? Did I say Hanging with the Carters already? CTC Radio, I see you. Connect the Coast Radio, I see you. Everybody that I have mentioned, you can find them on Etsy, TikTok, MySpace, Facebook, Instagram, and Google, because we Google bitches. In the great words of my homie Big Mike from Straight Lace No Chase, buy a shirt. And if you don't sell a shirt, buy some merch. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, hold on. I got gum in my mouth. Unofficial. I like that word.
What?
Unofficial sponsor of the show. Corona, stop playing, man. If I could zoom in on me, I would. Corona, stop playing, Corona. Corona, come on, man. Y'all already know the stuff. What's my favorite sound?
We should cheers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got there's 3 out of 4 of my members from the Pod Squad, but I will let them introduce theirselves. Go ahead, Miss 805 ENT.
You just fucking did.
Call me Jenny from the block.
I'm 805 Entertainment,
She
aka
fight niggas.
the fighter.
The fighter, the nigga fighter.
Jenny from the block. The block's not from Jenny.
Great news, Spectrum.
Oh,
Customers,
you already
now
know.
you can try Spectrum
Big
Mobile.
Swank in the
over?
building.
And we got Swanko came with a guest, man.
What up? My name is Devin. How you doing? I'm chilling.
I'm glad. It's nice to meet you, dog.
Thank you, my man.
Let's see. Let's see what you got to offer. This is a podcast where we don't really shy away from shit. We do fight, we do argue, but we do our best to keep it respectful. If I do feel that it's getting a little too disrespectful, I will interject and I will hold us down. I will bring us back to level, and we will love each other at the end of the pod. And if you don't want to love each other at the end of the pod, it ain't got shit to do with me.
Sounds good.
I mean, we've had our feud.
Yeah,
We good.
I've heard things.
First things first.
Just low key, my therapist.
Hey,
Brought my therapist with
I'll take it.
me today.
We're gonna need it.
If your friends aren't a therapist, then what are they?
For real.
Well, true.
Big facts.
First things first, I want to address a couple of my people, man. They asked me to shout them out because their daughter, she's going through a little situation with bullies. So, big shout out to my homie K Sav and his wife, Nani King. I'm glad you guys are doing better. They recently had an accident with their house that it went up in flames. And they are managing very, very well. They're doing a lot better than I thought. It felt like the next day K-Sav was on stage performing. So,
Shout out to them. I feel like I know K-Sav. That sounds like
I'm pretty sure you met him before.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you met him.
Definitely shout out to them.
Big time. But what life does is it'll push you, it'll punch you, it'll hold you down. And what we need to do to life is push that bitch back. You know what I'm saying? Like life is a bad bitch. Life is probably the finest. Life is fine as hell, but you gotta let that, you gotta let life know that I'm fine as hell too. In the same way you get hit, I could hit back. So they're having issues with their daughter. Their daughter, she just got out of surgery and she is being bullied in school. So we at the Realquicctho podcast are here to let you know that you are loved, and Uncle Realquicctho will pull up to that school and I'll fight kids. I won't, but I will. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finna be ain't nobody finna be bullying baby Sav over there. That's not happening. Damn it. You're loved, you're appreciated. I ain't even met you and I love you already. Yeah. So don't let nobody bring you down. Everybody's gonna have something to say. And just like life push you, you better push them bullies back too, because I said so. Damn it. Don't have me pull up to these high schools and baby boy some of these little bully kids.
Oh, me, I would go put belt to ass. I don't give a fuck. I'll go in there with the skeezy on. Look at when I was in high school, grown men hopped the wall. I had to squabble some older niggas before, so on me.
Like I don't play with the
fuck
kids.
You up.
Yeah, I don't play with the kids. Leave the kids alone.
She's actually turning 16.
Right.
So that's why I got the message, which I thought that was the most sweetest thing to do, especially with the bullying, is her asking good friends of hers to put a 10-second video together just to kind of do affirmations for her daughter, say like 10 seconds of nice things to her. And she's going to put this whole clip together of people, saying nice things to her daughter. That way to kind of
you are
give
a
her
queen,
some more.
miss.
Okay.
Just know that. For sure,
That was
you
a
a
sweet
queen. Nothing can stop you from feeling that and knowing that.
Facts.
100%.
And I told you, Nani, I'm sorry, but this ain't finna be no 10-second clip.
No.
This is not finna be no 10-second clip, because I have a daughter.
What school she go to?
I'm not sure.
I think she's like 1,000 now.
I'm not sure. I don't know what school she goes to, but
local,
I don't think I'm ready
up.
to. I don't think I'm ready to say it on here. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say if it's local, we should even we could figure it out after. But I was gonna say if it's local, we should low-key pull up as a
man,
podcast.
That would be so cool.
We would record it.
Come on, man.
Record us pulling up, shouting around, post it on YouTube for her. That way she
would
got
be
the
so
whole
sweet.
little.
There's a
of it
page
all.
that does it. I've seen it. They be pulling up with the Lambos and the
All
Bentley
that.
trucks.
Yeah, I
They be
have seen
pulling
that.
up.
You're right.
But so with this bullying, it's a lot deeper nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more nowadays, because at least when I was growing up, the bully stopped when the bell rang, unless those fools lived in your hood.
Yeah. And it wasn't as bad. Like,
Well, when you had to squab, you had to have the squab to stay away from it for the most part. When I was a kid, but when I was younger, if I seen somebody bullying somebody, I for sure you was gonna have an issue. I was always a person that was gonna look out
I
for
think that's
the
what
person
we're
getting bullied
lacking.
on. Yeah,
people don't stand up for
caring
their
about
friends.
each other. We stopped having, what it was to have a neighbor. I remember, like, thinking of my kid's age when I was, not to go too far away from this, but I used to walk around the neighborhood as a young kid, like, and now I wouldn't even send my daughter to the mailbox, for the matter, just because of how crazy it is.
That's true.
Dude, I had one of my old students. She's in high school now. She was getting cyberbullied to the point where dudes were doing that. They were taking her face and putting it on naked girls, and they were telling the school and sending it around the school like, "Hey, yo, she's sending me pictures."
What the
I've been through stuff like that.
It's like, are you
That's
fucking
crazy.
are you kidding?
Fake stuff.
Yeah, like Photoshop shit, I
Yeah,
guess.
Photoshop, AI, all of that. And like these kids, they're in middle school. What's middle school? 11 to 14?
13 to 15.
You in 15 in middle school?
Well, you're going on to 15. So it's like 13 and 14, 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah, I think you turn
15 when you're a
You're like
freshman.
15.
Yeah, well, I was 14 usually.
Going on 15 in your freshman year.
Yeah, like after you're already. Yeah.
Hey, if you 15 in 8th grade, you need to you probably the one. You probably the one, yo.
Yeah, I think that was my dad. My dad
But-
dropped out a couple times.
It's like there's just shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, honestly, like some of these kids, like, they're not ready for it. They don't have the mental capacity to even take what their parents or what their siblings have to say about them, let alone another 300 kids out of school. And then just a lot of these kids now, there's all these, well, I don't want to say new diagnoses because I don't want to sound insensitive, but mental health? That's new as fuck to me. That's new to me. We didn't have no mental health when I was in middle school.
We had no
it was
mental
like
health.
You just kind of dealt with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you didn't talk about it.
You don't. You just
Exactly.
deal with it.
Exactly. So, I'm reading these messages that Nani sent me. And, these can be traumatic experiences, especially for a teenager, because they're trying to figure out who they are while trying to be something that they're not, because that's what they're influenced by.
Mm-hmm.
But then there are some kids that know, like, man, that ain't even you. So now I'm a bully because now you're being fake. And it's like, how?
Well, and then you're trying to step out of being a child, but you're also not an adult. You're right smack in the fucking middle.
Right. And the problem is these kids are growing, not even trying. They growing up too fast. They watching porn. Boys are sending each other titty pictures.
Exposure,
Girls is over
too.
here sending each other their stuff. Like,
Hoo-ha.
Shit,
the hoo-ha. You know what I'm saying? They
Bro,
doing it because I've seen it.
So
Not only that, there's girls that got young girls that got OnlyFans. There's young girls that got Finstas, the fake Instagrams, where they
Facts.
teenage
Facts.
girls.
that makes
you know?
sense because it's more perverse, like out in society too. Because I
sure.
just watched a video. I was at Bolero with my girlfriend last night, and we were watching one of the music videos that they put on the screen, and it was like Cardi B, and I forget what song
Pull your
it is.
mic up a little bit.
Yeah. It was
I just want everybody to hear you,
for
man.
sure.
That's
It
all.
was Cardi B, and like
There we go.
I forget. I don't even know what song it was, but like it was literally just like chicks like with their tongues out, like making out, and then like they just at one point just had like a dildo on the screen.
That's
like, for no
wild.
reason.
What
And
the
I'm like, and this is what all
fuck?
these girls are like, kids are watching. Like that's fucking.
And at
That makes sense that you
Boleros,
guys are saying that. Yeah, it was
That's
at Bolero. It was like
wild.
a music video on the screen.
That's trippy too, because I did see something over the weekend that's sort of like that, where it was a commercial, but it was something like a commercial for like for everybody, but it was slightly sexual, and I was like, actually kind of surprised to see it, but it hit me for a split. It hit me for a split second. I was like, damn, that's kind of trippy, but then I didn't. Now that you say that,
Yeah.
and that's the problem. It's the access to all this shit is so much easier. I remember when we first had the first cable boxes, and if by accident I put on 0 and it was porn, I would panic and I would just unplug the TV, me and my brothers, because we knew that was a dirty channel. But it wasn't usual. Like you had to have basically the jailbroken box.
Right.
So it wasn't as accessible as it is now. Now it's just everywhere. Like
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I stayed glued to the TV when that little fuzz went on. It was like, no.
No, what it also is too is a big thing. I think is the kids are so sheltered now with life. Like me at this point in life, I've been in 30 fights, like fist fights, like, and then but to now it's like everybody's just online. And the bullies that are out there ain't got their ass whooped growing up. They didn't have to fight their cousins.
They
Outrank everybody.
They already, because they're just bigger.
But let me
So,
spike the punch.
I used to have to fight my bigger cousins and shit like this at barbecues and shit like that. If I was being bad, I had to squabble.
And even like the nerdy kids, we knew like martial arts and stuff.
For surely.
Like
So
we knew how to defend
But
ourselves.
then that bully, I'm gonna spike the punch. I'm gonna ask you a question that we should all have the answer to. What happened when that bully get his ass whooped?
you should get in line.
Yeah, that's
He's shooting shit.
Nah, and most of the bullies
Nah.
in high school when I know
Today?
No.
today,
Okay.
yeah.
They shooting shit.
not today.
Let the biggest bully on the schoolyard
No,
get his ass whooped
the kids
by
who
little
get
Matthew
bullied.
that whooped
No.
that plays fucking
exactly.
Roblox
It's the
all
kids that
day.
get bullied.
He's getting
It's
shot.
The other way around.
It's the other way around. It's not the bully. It's the kids that get bullied that shoot up.
Those
the
are-
school.
No, that
are
was
the
back
shit.
in the day.
No, that's still
Not
now.
today.
That's still now.
That's still
That's still
today.
now. The bullies get their ass whooped, and then they stop acting like that. Every time I see it, most
Or they
bullies
just
they
pick
get beat
another
up.
victim.
Or they go for an easy target.
That's
They
how
don't-
that's how that shit used to be.
No, that's how it is now. But the bullies, even now, even for my kids in school, like the kids
He
that
might
have
know
picked
better.
on
I
them,
can't speak to that.
that I've told my son, hey, you check the nigga next time. It's in this younger still, but even in high school to like my younger cousins that had just graduated like a week ago. Anybody, time she had to check it or her mom had to go there and fix some shit up, it always got cleared up. But it's always the kids that I have cousins that get picked on that we thought were like suicidal and shit. This is recent, that like, and things like that. So it's like, even now to this day, it's even worse with now where you can go online and see the kids talking about them being
I'm
picked
sorry,
on.
I don't see that shit
And
today.
I see it
the
every
big bully
day.
get beat up. I see the big bully gets beat up, and now he's over here scarred because he finally got that one loss in front of the whole school. Now everybody knows about it.
That's
So now he got to
new.
maintain his reputation to still be the big bully. Now I'm gonna shoot that fool.
Yeah, I think you might have seen that once, maybe, but honestly,
it's the other way
it's still the other way
It's
around.
usually the
majority.
kids that get picked on that go and do the fucking shooting up the schools.
For sure.
And
Yeah,
Or
like
they
I
shoot
said,
themselves.
that's what I
Or
was
kill
used to.
themselves.
That's
Or
how
kill
it used
themselves,
to be.
yeah.
Because I mean, shit, I've dealt with it. I've had my little situations
the
where there
reason why
was
it's
attempted
worse now is
bullies.
the bullying's worse now. The kids now are so much more toxic than they were before. These kids, fuck you, bitch ass nigger. Bro, they
I
get
know.
online. They're way crazier now. Even
why
in,
they
oh,
get
online
shot.
when they're playing the fucking
bro.
games.
but even in elementary school, the
Video
stuff I hear
games
by
and
kids.
skaters.
But not
like,
even that. Even the stuff I hear by kids saying, even the way my kids talk and stuff, like the way it is now is twice as toxic for kids. In the way they judge, like they'll straight up just be like, what are those? You know, about like you got some, you're a kid at school and your family can only afford that. You go to school and niggas like, what are those? And everybody's laughing. That's some shit. That's the nigga that's gonna come back and clap.
Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing.
But I'm
with
saying
you.
that's still what it
Hold
is
on.
today.
All
But
I'm
I
saying
outrun my
is,
gun.
all I'm saying is, it's. I've seen it enough times. I've seen it enough times to where that dude gets humbled when it should have been like, then all right, I see you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I respect you now. We did the ones. You got me. You can come kick
Oh,
with us
Hannah,
now.
you really think
but
they're gonna
no,
do that?
it's happened a lot of times where that bully he's spoiled because he's never lost, or she's spoiled because she's never lost, and got shot up.
Yeah, honestly, never.
You know what
really
I'm
seen
saying?
that
So
like that.
I mean, y'all both. I mean, we could just both be right.
No.
We could both
That
be
is
right.
definitely true.
I think it just depends
Different
on
neighborhoods.
I
where.
think it's happened, but I just don't think
Well,
that's
that's
what's
a
happened.
factor
Yeah.
too.
I
Like
think
here in Oxnard, you won't see that.
No.
you're not gonna.
Maybe
Maybe
where you're
in
from, you
LA.
might see that.
Get your ass
You
whooped
will-
out here,
shit.
you're gonna get it
I
together. for the
remember
most part,
going-
except for gang violence.
True.
Gang activity is
True.
different. I know gang members that get beat up that thought they was tough and come back and shoot
And they air it out.
shit, but not in the heights, not with the bullying type of stuff.
Okay, so maybe then that's probably
That's
where
a-
that's
yeah,
probably where we
that's
differ then
gang-related.
because
Like when it comes to the gang
Yeah.
members I know and shit, I know niggas that got their ass beat and now they come back
and they air it out like
Yeah.
yeah.
But
okay.
high schoolers, more so it's like they get suicidal over getting bullied, for what I see. But not that it doesn't happen. In
But I
that
think
way.
it's because they don't. Back then, I remember I would
I like
stand
that
up for my
differentiation.
friends. Like now, I think kids.
Even the
don't-
gang members in high school. Sorry to cut you off, but because there's a lot of gang members.
That's
and
true.
Yeah.
Young niggas, and so to that point, yes.
Yeah, because I was
In a sense.
outside. I was outside. Oh, like y'all right. Like if it's on some gang shit,
That's totally
then
different.
we airing it out.
Especially if you got a name.
Facts.
Like, if you got a name and you the nigga that beat up everybody in school.
But that
all the
doesn't
time,
count though
yeah.
because you're expecting that to happen if you're in a gang. Like
No, you
you
expect
got
to
you,
take the
you
ass,
got to
you the
defend
nigga.
your name and everything. But we're talking about for the norm
All right, yeah.
of
Well,
people
then
that
we'll
do
keep it
go.
normal
Yeah,
then.
go ahead,
We'll
yeah,
keep
go-
it
yeah,
normal.
yeah,
because
go
that's
ahead.
totally
Y'all
different.
y'all
No, I'm saying the
1,000%
difference.
right.
Go ahead.
Y'all 1,000% right.
Oh yeah. Oh no, what I was saying is back then your friends would defend you if you got bullied.
Yeah.
Here,
100%.
especially after COVID, everybody's so fucking closed off and antisocial that it's like to each his own. Hey, you're getting bullied, you're
What
on your
else,
own,
though?
bro.
What
It's
else?
like,
I'm hoping you hit it on the nail. What else?
What?
Instead of protecting you, what they gonna do to you now?
probably bully you.
No, they're gonna probably post your ass.
Yeah,
Getting
yep,
Oh, yeah,
there it is.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
I was waiting for
They
it.
make
Yep.
fun of you, yeah.
I was like, well, Jenny's gonna
Because
say it.
add on.
this is them
No,
defending
because
you.
you
Get
interrupt-
I didn't
up.
want to say it, but I was like, Jenny's cooking.
Then
She was
fight
gonna get
back.
out.
and
Damn,
you
the homie
interrupted
getting his
me,
ass
so
whooped.
I lost my
Fight
entire
back.
train of
Why
thought.
didn't
I
you
was
do
like,
anything?
Yeah.
Dude,
They're
hey,
gonna
look,
be.
hey,
It's like joining in on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
I tell you
Make it
what.
even worse because now you're getting bullied by your friends.
Everybody that knows me and knows where I'm from and knows how I get busy is if I'm in a squad and I win because I don't lose, and if you got a phone out, you're next, bitch. You're next.
On God,
You're next.
If it's always been this, like with me and all the homies, because we've made these rules before we go to do shows before. It's like if anybody fight and you're not fighting, we fighting. Like it's that simple. But
Yeah.
you know, that's how it used to be, and that's how it's for me automatically. Like if I'm out with you somewhere, automatically, if I see you swinging on a nigga,
Hey, if you
I'm
win, I'm
swinging.
letting you go.
There's only a
Oh,
few
me, I'm not-
times.
See,
But
that's
if the homie,
if you obnoxiously winning, then I'll probably.
There's only a
Hey,
few
don't need-
times where I've seen the scenario from beginning to end, and I didn't think the homie was right, so I just let him do his thing.
If a nigga out of line,
Because I was like, I'm not gonna touch this.
Right.
I just don't want to get involved.
Morals.
And if you get your ass beat, sorry, but
You kind of deserved it, to be honest.
I think I'm helping you more in that way by letting it happen than getting involved and stopping it. You're not gonna learn.
Because then you're gonna, yeah.
but I think we are far from fucking the bullying shit now.
Oh yeah. So okay, so yeah. In closing,
No bullies. Bullies are bad.
Miss Sav, we got you
For sure.
All right. I don't ever. We. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on all of us. We don't ever want you to think that you're not enough because I promise you that you are. And if you don't realize it, I don't care because we telling you that you are, and you ain't finna go against Uncle real quick though. If I said it, that's what it is. If we said it, that's what it is. You are more than capable. You are more than enough. You are more than appreciated, and you are more than loved. And most importantly, you are wanted. Now, I'm gonna get the information of what school you go to, and yeah, I might have to, go ahead and make that trip. Big shout out to my dog K Sav. I think he just dropped a project. Shout out to the whole MCMG as a squad. 90 King, thank you for bringing that to light for real.
Yep.
Yeah, and
100%.
including us too. So that's really special.
Yeah, we got you.
I'm a girl dad. You ain't finna. No.
My firstborn was my daughter, so that's for sure.
Biggest single in radio history. Go.
In radio history.
Like locals or overall?
Nah, period. Biggest single in radio
It's
history.
gonna be Drake, but
What are you
which
talking about?
Drake
Like,
song?
Biggest
immediately, I think of like Michael Jackson or something.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Damn, I was
a Beat It comes to
Thriller.
mind.
You got Beat It? I got
I was
Thriller.
gonna say Michael Jackson,
I
but I
was gonna
thought
say
Drake.
Prince.
Okay, hold on. Everybody want. Okay, so I got Thriller.
Prince.
Prince what?
Either Doves Cry or Purple Rain
Okay. When
No, wait.
doves cry.
or 1999. Okay, no. I'm going to do Purple Rain.
Purple. Okay.
I was gonna either go Drake, Hotline Bling, or the other one. What's the one that was like the anthem song? That was like it had LeBron in the video and everything. I'm gonna just say the LeBron Drake video song. So if you pick that one, we'll know the name.
In the world?
Somebody look it up.
Why don't you search it?
I know in the
while-
world, right? I mean, not like
Because
because we gonna argue about
You say
it.
in the
People
world?
in China
In the
don't
world,
know about
biggest-
this shit.
the
Like,
biggest-
everybody in
I don't
China knows
know.
about MJ.
I just seen some
Fuck,
Drake.
then in the world, then fucking MJ.
See, like,
Well,
that's why I see.
But you could pick. There's more people that are.
Oh, yeah,
known
you got
around
the
Well, 'cause you
world.
said,
The what's his
but
name?
you
The
said
other
biggest
king.
radio hit though.
Yeah, biggest radio
Around
A lot
the
of,
world.
lot
The
of
white
places in the
dude,
world don't got radio. They got to hear that shit on the internet. That's what I'm saying.
It
But
was
no, the radio
MJ
just means,
and
like,
the
the
other white
radio
dude
That's
that
why I
they
thought
kept
just more like
comparing.
where we actually count
Elvis.
plays.
Yes.
If you get what I'm saying.
Oh, I see.
Even though I don't think
that's
he
why I
fits
looked
the
at it like that.
description
You're
to this
thinking
day.
more statistically.
Exactly.
Okay. Then how about this?
Everybody
Well,
has their own.
I'll
That's
bring-
why I say that's a
Hold it
fucking-
down. Hold it down.
But Michael Jackson makes one.
Hold on. So then we'll just keep it in the country then.
Okay.
We'll
There
keep
you
it
go.
in the country. Biggest radio single in the history of the United States.
I'm gonna-
I'm still sticking to Thriller.
Prince.
I'm gonna still go with the LeBron
Yeah.
Drake shit.
Beat It. by
Beat
Michael
It?
Jackson,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you said Drake already. Not like us got Drake all the way up out of here.
On
Yeah.
radio plays though.
On radio,
Oh, okay.
yes. On radio. Because
Can
that
we
not like us,
it?
that
I
shit
just
got
I've
big
heard
too.
Drake break so many
Biggest
Michael Jackson records. That's why I was like, maybe this was one. of
Didn't
them,
Katy Perry too?
Radio hit.
Hey, probably.
Yeah.
but, yeah.
Katy
Ever.
Perry's up there, but
Okay, yeah. So,
So,
Jenny's
I
looking it
lost.
up between the between
I don't.
the
I don't
four.
like Katy Perry.
Biggest radio
but
hit in the country.
She's up there.
Oh, in the country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
In
just
the-
look that up. Just look
Biggest radio hit in the country.
in the history.
Every different artist has like their accolade that they claim. Like, oh, I did this and I did this. So
What
Let's
the fuck
see.
is that sound coming from? Oh, I was like, what is that?
Let me look.
But in the
This is what
history
it
of music.
sounds like when doves cry.
It said
Oh, we were all wrong.
What is it? Who is it?
Well, determine the biggest single, biggest radio hit. No, it's it. I say in the country, but this is counted country music.
country music,
Look at it.
country.
That
Yeah.
biggest
In
radio hit in
the
the country.
United States.
So I just put United States, I guess, radio.
By artist, but by like by artist.
Hey, I want to know what Prince was on when he came up with that beat.
Which one?
This is what it sounds like when doves cry. When doves cry, like that whole song is like
Right?
doom doom.
It said the Righteous Brothers.
Who the
You've
fuck are
lost
they?
that love and feeling. That can't be it. The fuck?
Well, it says right here.
And the Beatles yesterday.
Oh,
Okay,
see,
the
yeah, I
Beatles
did
for
mention the
sure.
Beatles.
see right here, this one says
And Santana's Smooth.
See, right here, this one says biggest radio hit in U.S. history in terms of sales is Journey's "Don't Stop Believin'." Officially named the biggest song of all time
You can
by
thank
the
the Dodgers
Recording
for that.
Industry Association of America.
We're
RIA
way off.
certified.
We was out of here.
We are, but what?
John- so
Like, come on now.
what is Journey's "Don't Stop Believin'"? What is that?
Don't stop
believing.
Oh, that one?
Hold on to that feeling. I can see it. I can see it. I can see
For
it.
sure.
The Righteous Brothers. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Everybody.
All right, all
But how
right.
does that take over MJ?
That's what I want to
the
know.
fuck?
That's
MJ's known worldwide.
Hey, but you know who else is big too is
Other ones. So Righteous Brothers were the. So this one's not. So
Phil
Journey's
Collins.
is the one, but it says Christmas by Bing Crosby.
Yeah, I saw that and I
You've
chose
Lost
to
the
ignore
Feeling
it.
by
'cause
Righteous Brothers and Yesterday by the Beatles are the next like 2, 3, and 4.
all right.
Damn. Okay.
it ain't
100
Drake.
or 100 artists with 100 or more Billboard Top 100 hits. So,
Who the first 10 or the top
well,
10?
okay. Immediately, I see Drake and Taylor Swift.
Drake
Yeah,
is gonna for
and
sure-
Future.
He's gonna
Okay.
rule those
Yeah.
ones.
Okay,
So,
Future. Okay.
That boy Journey, whoever that is. Journey's "Don't Stop
I
Believing."
still don't think that's right.
what? Why?
How the fuck are you?
Like, that sounds right to
We're
me.
spiking the punch.
How the fuck? That doesn't sound right.
It's Rhea though.
But
Rhea
are
certifies
we
all that shit.
like if you compare
This is by
MJ in
sales.
that era to now, how the fuck are you? That's
Well, you gotta think
Because
though.
also music videos and stuff, like.
MJ had badass music videos.
But that's what I'm saying.
No, but you got see when it's not a black person though, it reaches so much farther. You know, so it's like
That's true too.
it's and MJ's had things where people
He
think
was an
he's touched
exception.
kids and
Prince
stuff
was
like
an
that.
exception.
And when you have stuff hindering your career, like
Yeah.
supposedly being a
Man, fuck that.
A PDF
I'm gonna
file.
say this: MJ and Prince by far. Fuck all that.
they're like the behind.
I don't know
they're
about
like
Prince, but I will say MJ.
MJ for sure.
Oh shit, he's
MJ.
spiking the punch.
Not Prince.
Do we need to do it again?
Because some
Do
people
I
don't.
need, do I need to go off on
This is
somebody
what it
again?
sounds
If you
like.
say the name Prince to like 15-year-olds and under, they may not know who Prince is.
Yeah.
But if you say Michael Jackson
They
to
all
15-year-olds
know
and
who
under,
he is.
everybody knows.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody.
Everybody, my young
Children
children
know
who
who Michael Jackson
Dude,
is.
if you
My
don't
young
know
son
who
doesn't
Prince is, you need to
but that's
burn
'cause his name
yourself
is
with an
Prince.
iron.
Right?
Go burn yourself.
Right?
So that's kind of like
Smack yourself. How do you not know?
You don't know
Does
Prince.
King know he's named
Prince.
after a Tekken character?
no. He's it's King Kai, so it's Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay,
Z.
Dragon Ball.
See, that makes
did
me
not
want to
know
go
that.
home and do
Yeah.
some more research. I don't agree with this. I could see Santana Smooth.
Right.
Cool.
I can see
But
the
this
journeys
fucking
though.
Christmas song?
Dude, I'm
that's
about
not
to.
number one though. It's
I'm
number-
about to just go
it says
start
it's been
streaming
cited,
Prince
but
and Michael
Journeys is number
Jackson
one by
and not
sales.
even listening to
The
them.
fact that
Just
it's even on there,
Yeah.
it's bothering me. Oh, well, no. If it's the Christmas song that everybody sings, I could see why it's
That's
the
what I'm
biggest
saying. You
radio
gotta
hit
understand
because
that shit is in.
fucking it's everybody
Man.
That's
sings
in
it.
parts of the world where motherfuckers ain't never tasted cereal.
Mariah Carey,
So it's
she
like-
got the biggest Christmas song.
Like,
Right?
Her shit come on every year.
Yeah,
But
no,
okay,
for sure.
non-holiday songs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
MJ, I
I
don't care
was
what
way
anybody
off.
says.
I'm sticking with my Michael Jackson.
Right?
Biggest
Like,
diss song of all time.
not like us.
A lot of them.
Not like us.
No,
Not-
for sure.
So if I was to
For
do
sure.
like top 5 diss songs, it's Not Like Us.
Hit 'em up.
it's- Yeah,
Yeah.
Not Like Us. Hit 'em up. No Vaseline.
Oh, God.
Not baby oil.
No Vaseline, use baby oil.
No Vaseline. Ah, damn.
She going to jail. She was mentioned. She was named one of the witnesses. If y'all didn't know over the weekend, I see
I was bartending for
that. Jenny
them,
from the block.
providing
Yeah.
a
Diddy
lot,
case.
a lot
Oh,
of
for
baby
real, for
oil.
real?
Jenny from the block, been part of the Diddy case.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. The real Jenny from the block.
the
is.
real one.
The real Jenny from the block.
Oh,
is.
here was. All right, this was when I was just.
damn.
This was just a thought. This was just a thought. We don't have to dive deep into this, but we can. We really don't have to because it's one of those.
Basically, you want to. Okay, go.
Race is a construct. Race is a constructed lie to push capitalism. We don't have to go into that one.
It does not push capitalism,
that's-
but it is a constructed lie.
For sure.
That's a deep one.
For sure. Well, we might
I
need
feel
a,
like,
we
I
might
feel like
need
it
a,
makes capitalism worse.
Oh,
if
y'all
we all
wanna-
got together.
we might need an episode for that.
Right.
That's a whole- that's a
exactly.
long talk.
That's why I was like, we don't have to get
a
into
long
that
topic.
one.
We just did a funny one. Let's not go down into seriousness.
Okay. So back to a fun one then. An artist sells an invisible statue for $18,000.
Oh my God! I'm glad you
What?
brought that out, bro.
Are you kidding me?
You didn't see that shit?
Did you see? You didn't see that
I
shit?
seen it.
Art
Oh, I didn't
has
see the
gone-
statue.
I've not seen this.
I didn't see the statue.
I didn't see the statue though.
Wow.
I was tripping. I was like, "Yo, what?"
Dad
are you-
jokes
That,
today.
that's making me.
Bro.
No, it's legit.
The
He
ultimate
sold an
finesse.
invisible statue
The
for
ultimate finesse in life.
$18,000. What the fuck are we coming? What are we doing as a country?
What's the artist's name?
Shit,
I have it saved. I have it in the.
Wait, an artist bought
Yeah,
it
you
or
could-
a
if you
random
look it up,
person?
No, random person.
The
bought it.
artist
He sold
they,
it.
made the statue.
Yeah.
I believe that. I believe that.
Hold on, hey man, real quick though.
I
Real
believe
quick
that.
though, dude. I'll sell you this one right here for $100.
I believe
I got
that.
10 right here. You look. I'll sell one for $100, or I'll sell you all 10 for $500 right
I
now.
believe
If you
it.
don't post video right now of how he made it,
Man.
get a refund.
He was
No,
like this for like
this
a
is how
couple
he made it.
hours. Just
That's how you made it.
But this,
I believe it though. Think
That's
about that.
crazy.
That guy must have
now
been
take
cuckoo.
Take this for example, or what about this?
wait,
What
who's
if-
stupider, the guy who made it or the guy who bought it?
the guy who fucking bought it.
Okay.
What the
The guy who made it is a genius.
Dude, if you have $18,000 to spend, period, he must got it like that. You spent $18,000 on nothing.
Think about this.
Literally.
Though. So would it be fair
That is
if he
too
had a
good.
video? So say you were the person that was interested, like you heard, oh, I hear this painter's gonna come up with or this guy's gonna make this thing, and I want to see it, and I'm gonna buy it. So what if he's spent like an actual 20 hours of like fake sculpting in front of you, like
Dog,
you
for
know?
$18,000?
Then would you feel good enough
Dude,
buying it or no?
I would have sculpted that shit
like
for
if he
2
sat
weeks.
there and was just like,
No.
and then all of a sudden looked at you, done.
I would just
18,000 now.
Dude, what kind of pimp shit do you have to be on?
Oh my God, for
To
real.
I want
sell-
to know the story.
A nigga bought
Like, how-
a
how
nigga bought
did he
a
come to-
visible statue.
No
Done.
shit. But how did the interaction go, or how did
No,
he
I
advertise, or how did you know what I mean?
I
Like,
want to know how the
Dude, old
transaction
boy
was
had to be on-
arrived.
dude, AI is too good with it.
It's too good with it, yeah.
The Italian artist Salvatore Garau sold an
Salvatore.
invisible sculpture titled Io Sono, which translated to I am, for $18,300 in May 2021. The sale was organized by the Italian auction house Art Right. And it just
the
goes on to
fucking
give
thing-
more facts, and it's certified, authenticated, and blah blah blah.
I'm in the wrong line of business.
and a fucking place joined in on the on
this is
Oh, yeah. Oh, they in on the hustle. Oh,
It is-
it's a group
Just-
They
hustle.
classified it as
$7,000.
immaterial sculpture. Immaterial,
Dude,
not
I'm about to-
material.
The next one's going for
Immaterial.
double.
Dude,
The
That
next,
is-
just watch because of the clout. The next time he drops his next one,
easy.
the bigger statue. You know,
easy. No,
the
fuck
size of
that.
the Statue of
No,
Liberty.
it's gonna be smaller. It's gonna be smaller and cost more.
pocket
He's
size.
gonna gonna tell you that he made one as big as the goddamn Empire State Building.
It's gonna
and
be all
shit.
the way up there.
You're gonna have to get trucks to move it and shit.
Man,
Like,
that shit.
No, I think he's
Oh
gonna
my
make a
God,
pocket
bro.
size to travel with
There's
time.
gonna be fake scaffolding too around nothing.
Imagine that guy's in a
Oh,
collar.
Like that would be
Does
too
it say?
good.
Does it say who bought it?
No, it did not say who bought it. I only asked about the
please,
artist.
because we
I only
need
asked.
his Instagram. I need to see the
Yeah.
comments.
No, I need to see his face. If he looks like an idiot on crack or
Dude,
mental.
now in his defense,
There is.
in his defense, motherfucker, I could do that. Just because you broke motherfuckers can't do it, I could do it.
It
If
ain't-
I want to spend
No.
18,000 on a nothing, shit, my nothing is way more shit.
What they say, it ain't tricking if you got it.
Man,
No,
I got it like that.
No, I don't give a fuck if I had it like that. That's just some stupid.
No, I'm
you
not
want to
doing it.
pay
No, me neither,
nothing?
never.
Come and pay me.
but it's just the fact that somebody did it
Yeah.
and can do it, and there's probably, I mean, honestly,
You don't think Jay-Z could do it? Kanye?
no. It's just they not gonna do that.
No.
Exactly. Even
Black
Kanye
people
being
can't-
the most off in the
Listen,
fucking head wouldn't do it.
Black people cannot get away with no shit like that. I'll tell you
Fuck
that right
no.
now. We can't. We hate on each other too. You know how many black people will be in the comments to that nigga Kanye post?
Trump.
You got to be a Salvatore Fattori
Dude,
type
Trump will
of.
roast you for doing that shit.
Trump.
You got to be a
Elon
Salvatore
Musk.
Fattori type of guy.
All right, hold it down. What we got?
There's no, I can't find anything for the buyer, but
It's probably got
it
anonymous.
says that the buyer received only a certificate of authenticity as a sculpture, and it was described as made of air and spirit, only existing within a 5 foot by 5 foot space.
Dude, he gonna get high and talking about where the hell did I do with that statue? I left it right here. I left that bitch right, bruh.
It's right there, dude.
Come
I'm
on,
telling
bruh.
you.
My receipt.
It's right where
here.
you left it.
My receipt right, man. Y'all ain't see. Oh, one of y'all done stole my shit, dude. I'm getting insurance on that bitch.
What is the resale value on it? Can he like hustle it to somebody else?
How do they know if they're actually selling it to him? You know,
You
like
gotta get the certificate.
Like,
Just the
come on,
certificate.
yo.
It's yours now.
I only gave him the certificate, but I still have the statue. Like,
That's crazy.
damn, bro.
Oh my God. He makes a video on YouTube later. Never gave him the statue, only the certificate. That would be diabolical.
Like, no, Eggplant got him
That would be diabolical.
right here. Ain't never left.
Oh my God.
Check me out though. You know what I'm
Salvatore,
saying?
though, this guy is a good artist.
Salvatore. Nah, he a hustler, man. That dude's a fucking scammer.
The scammiest.
But dude, like I said, I gotta spike the punch. I gotta play devil's advocate.
What you got?
The dude that bought it, he has to have it like that. He probably makes $26 million a minute.
He has to live in Dubai for sure. He's a Dubai
Dude, what?
citizen for sure.
The dudes that spend that type of money, they shit on girls for fun. Like literally.
For sure.
And some of your little OnlyFans crushes that y'all see,
Okay.
they getting dumps taken on them.
But see, even that's okay because you're fulfilling a
Hold on.
fantasy and the bitch is there.
What's okay?
She's not.
Yeah, right?
I'm sorry.
I was going to let you cook.
Okay.
Taking dumps on people.
Off of doing that, but at least you could see the female. You could see the person that you're shitting on or whatever it is that you want to do. But a fucking ghost? A fake statue?
You getting shit on for $18,000 or you buying an $18,000 statue that you can't see?
Me, I'll let Kim Kardashian shit on me for $18,000 for sure. Because I've been shit on by my kids for free. So
That's true.
God, if I can get
I got
18
pissed on
piece,
by my kids.
if I can get an 18 piece for it, go ahead, Kim.
People
I'm
talking about shit right now is making me think of a
Not in my-
fecal transplant. Like Kim Kardashian probably has some healthy shit.
No, for sure.
So
That's what I'm saying.
Expensive.
But
That's why I do that.
at least it is, you could physically see it there, get your money's worth. But come on, air?
Dude,
and
if I'm paying,
spirit?
if I'm
Air and
paying
spirit is very real.
18 racks to shit on
Let's-
somebody, yeah, I'm letting that bitch marinate. I'm letting it marinate. You finna get all this, man.
No.
And I'm lactose too. Yeah, you finna.
my
Yeah, you getting. Yeah,
You
you getting.
saran wrap or not?
Oh God, I'm
You
face,
getting
okay,
them.
cover face. Not for his niggas, but I'm saying for a bitch, she better go in there with
Man,
for the face like mask, like
marination. It's it's,
oh God,
it's
it's like-
broiling.
after some. I done had fucked up situation with Spice where it's just like, so it's like I would not.
That
I would,
shit is crazy.
the people that do
man.
that shit for fun, oh my God.
So
different breeds.
in closing, if I had it like that, I'm not doing it. I don't care if I made
No.
26 million a minute.
No.
I'm not spending 18,000 on spirit.
Yeah, that
All right.
is-
The only time I'll spend money on some spirit is if it's wine, liquor, and spirits. That's it. That shit is bananas to me.
Or church.
We all got spirit. Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh shit! And this was another random thought. The Quick Corner. When I was growing up, there was this liquor store called the Quick Corner, and it was just like, mom and pop store. It was our 7-Eleven. It was our the neighborhood that I lived in. We had a Quick Corner. Shout out to Ollie. Hope you're doing well. Oh shit! Here's another fun one. If she got roaches in her house, you probably hitting it the first night.
If I see some motherfucking roaches,
If you
I'll
bring the
probably-
roses or
wait, is it-
if they're
Nah,
there
roaches.
already? Oh, roaches.
If she
No
got
roses,
roaches
nigga.
in her house,
a rose ain't never been there, unless it's a vibrator.
if she got roaches in her house, yeah, you smashing for sure.
If you got roaches
What
in the
make-
house, we for sure going to the Dollar Tree
What
right away,
makes
getting
you say
raid.
that?
It says a lot about a place alone, let alone the person.
So why the fuck would you want to smash
Because we're guys. Some guys don't give a shit.
Some
That's just
dirty
like a
shit.
sign that it's guaranteed.
No.
almost.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
feel like
No, on me.
if her
I
carpet
can't.
dirty, you smash
I
it.
can't. I'm just like, that shit make my dick go soft.
So you guys like sucias?
Because, yeah, this fool.
Call it what you
they're
want.
sucios. That's what
this
it
It,
is.
right? This is what you want.
This is the only reason I
Fucking
couldn't do it.
sick.
Because I'm a nigga that be thinking too much. So it's like,
Yeah, what if
I'm
you
a-
got
if I'm
roaches
just-
If
if
a
I'm-
girl's
crawling on
feet
you?
don't look right, he doesn't.
yeah, exactly. You already
Right.
know. But I'm saying, like, if I'm hitting it, say, and all of a sudden I see a roach, like, beelining to me. You feel me? Like, I got ass out right now. Like, like, fuck all this. Hold on. I see a nigga creeping.
Nah, but
This
but
ain't
what
no
if,
Diddy
what,
party.
Like,
what if
I would-
she's-
I would-
what if she's fine though?
We gonna go to my
I
crib.
don't give a fuck.
We go to my house.
You need
Fuck
to
all
be
that.
cleaner.
We either going to
There's
Dollar
a-
Tree
there's
and
a
getting
car,
raid.
There's a
The fact that you are fine, you should maintain the rest of your shit, not just you.
No, but the fine ones be having them
The
crazy
That's
houses.
what
fuck?
I'm
The
saying.
fine ones be
How-
having them crazy houses.
I
Oh,
don't
look,
give a
I'll
fuck,
say this.
no.
Back in my wild boy days, I don't give a shit about no roaches. I don't care.
I'm just me. I'm too.
If I'm getting busy and I see a roach on the headboard, I flick that little bitch off. Come back later.
better than me. That shit for the be all. the
Oh,
way to go.
hell no.
See me, but we can resume right after. You feel me? We just gonna get out of that scenario. We gonna go to the store and get some. You feel me? Raid canisters
Fuck
or
no, we
something.
going
Get
somewhere
me for the-
else.
or we going to my crib. You feel me? We gonna be safe.
honestly, if you're
Just
already
make
in
sure
the-
you don't bring your traveling friends with you.
Oh God, then I'm gonna be hot.
If you're already in the middle of it, it's just like get
They
over it.
moving
If
in.
I'm-
Yeah, that's
It's
what
a
I'm
bud,
saying.
man.
Like,
But you said that's you now. You sit down. Now that's what
yeah,
I'm
let's
saying.
move. Let's
Now-
move the goalposts. We spiking the punch,
Exactly.
moving goalposts.
So now is it? You already know the bitch got roaches there, or you talk about getting like
No,
you,
like,
you go
no.
in there. I'm saying before you get started, so you walk in and before y'all having sex, you start seeing roaches and shit.
Yeah.
you still hitting.
I'm already in the building. Like, it's too late.
No, see, I'm not
We can find somewhere else.
exactly.
We can
now,
find
now,
somewhere
if I'm
else.
halfway through, if I'm already giving you
That's
60%, you feel me? I'm in there sweating and shit. And then I see the nigga. If he's beelining, we might have an issue. But if he's going other ways, places, you feel me? Not to me,
Yeah.
then I might be able to finish.
If you
feel
had
me?
roaches, you should have just told me. It's okay. We can go somewhere else.
I don't want to bother them.
Okay, but how many times? Okay, so then how many times have you been in a hotel room with roaches in?
Maybe twice. Bro, we went to Vegas.
Don't even
It-
talk about that shit.
That's just crazy. What a
Yo.
crazy thing. But this thing, he went to the hotel that we booked and he beat us there. And it would look, the pictures were exquisite. Of
course they
were. Like everything.
Of course they are.
That's red flag number
We got
one.
pulled up, bro. We
They
got
were
that
too
next to
nice.
like the chapel that they marry randos at.
Yeah, he called
It
me,
was like
bro.
a brothel next door.
We're like an hour, we're like 40 minutes out still. And he calls us and he's like, bro, it's roaches and shit all in there. I was like, you're
Like, there's-
fucking kidding
there's
me,
no
bro. Like,
fucking way.
Ain't no way. We ended up not with the plane. We stayed up till like 7 a.m. till we got an Airbnb and all kind of crazy
Yeah.
shit. But like, we were in the cars at Sonic for like 4 hours, chilling.
Oh, hell no.
But one other time I've been in a room with roaches and instantly got out of that room and got my money back. And got up out there.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I can't
man.
sleep in no spot like that.
Fuck.
I couldn't
Nothing
tell you, but I know
crawling.
I've seen one for sure.
Man, I look. I grew up with roaches, man.
Now,
I grew up with them.
as a kid, I'm speaking from like as an adult, being in control of my night and day. There's no way. But as a kid,
Yeah.
growing up in L.A. in the Valley, nigga,
You had no choice.
Nigga, I done woke up with the nigga looking me in the
Right,
eye.
word
you know,
up.
like, are you moving or not?
Word
like,
up.
Like, my fault, nigga. Go ahead, get your space
Like,
back.
I've had roaches in my cereal. Like, yeah.
No.
Like, I ain't no shame in my game.
Craziest time I'll never forget. This shit always true. I tell this story randomly to people, but one of the Cholo homies, an OG, older than me from Santa Barbara, shout out to homie Cookie. But he used to take us to go hoop in Santa Barbara, me and the other homies, and it was always funny because Mexican dude with black dudes, we used to be straight with cholos and shit. Side story. But one time we was in the homie car and he had got this little bucket from somebody because the cops had like raided his shit and they took his little whip. So he had a little bucket. They used to ride it out there. And then one time I seen a motherfucking McChicken. I swear it was sitting under this nigga's seat, bro. And I looked at that bitch and I was like, what the fuck is this nigga McChicken? I kicked that shit. I'm talking about like 3 roaches popped up out that
That sound about right.
Started like scurrying. I'm like,
Hell
and so
no.
and we on the freeway on the 101 going to Santa Barbara, so I'm panicking and shit. Like
You
I'm
just destroyed their home and
bro.
dinner.
You straight evacuated them.
Bro, on me, on everything. I started tucking in my shirt. I started closing all entries. Like, oh God, I started tucking my shirt in.
Up and
I put my sock over my shit. I was like, oh, everything. I'm sitting this bitch with my shirt, like, me. And
You just don't care about it that much, huh? You're
I
like,
didn't
it's
give
whatever.
I don't give a shit.
No,
dog.
I didn't
Like,
tell you.
this when I wasn't a kid though. When as a kid, I didn't care as much. But
Oh, okay.
as an adult, I definitely was like, nah. Because I seen the motherfucker start making his way up to the windowsill. This nigga was like coming. I'm like, oh no, I'm trying to. Because we had the freeway. I'm like, fuck, but I didn't want to tell the nigga. Like, nigga, you got roaches in your car, so that's why it got trickier. Because I'm in here trying to be like, oh shit.
I lived
trying to
with
play it
roaches.
cool and
I
shit.
stopped living with roaches up until about 10 years ago. Roaches,
that's good,
they like never really, like me and my brothers and
How old are you?
sisters. I'm 36.
Okay.
So I know that's
The majority of your life.
the majority of my life I've been with roaches. So like, me,
I mean, yeah.
me and my brother and my sister, we would get up, like we would plan this shit out. Like it was a game to us. We would go to bed, right? We'd wait. Like every 15 minutes, we'd go downstairs, we'd have our shoes ready, we'd sneak downstairs, and okay, we're gonna turn the lights on, okay? You ready? 1, 2,
For them to scatter.
3. Hey, how many you get, Sam? How many you get? 12? I won, bitch. I beat you, nigga. You owe me your
Basically, you're
Cheetos
paying
tomorrow.
tag.
You owe me your Cheetos tomorrow. We used to go
That
roach
is the
hunting.
most hilarious opening. Like just right when he said, and then we used to turn the light, bro.
Dude,
oh
we would do that shit. Like,
I already know what time it is. Once he said that, them niggas started scurrying.
dude, I remember one time too. Like, there was one time I was like messing around I was in the kitchen,
Oh, God.
and we saw. I think it was me and my sister. We saw a roach on the floor, but it wasn't moving because normally they run. But what was happening was like, we saw other little roaches coming out of that roach. The roach was giving birth or some shit.
Oh, shit.
And we was like,
What?
what?
Hell no.
So then we stepped on that shit, and then we look at
Stop
the cabinet,
circle of
right?
life.
We looked at the cabinet, and we just see this big ass roach, like it was looking at us. Like this shit was probably like the size
the
of
dad.
like realistically,
Fuck no.
it was probably the size of like a ping pong.
Okay.
Like it was a big ass roach.
That's
like
the
it was
valley
It was
roaches.
like this. It was a big one.
That's them San
Damn.
Fernandos.
So then that roach like looked at us, right? Like it kind of, I think it knew what we was up
Open
to.
the cabinet.
And then it was in the fucking cardboard.
Nigga
It was in
open the
cupboard.
cabinet up like, hold on.
It was in the cupboard. So then it looked at us, right? It looked at us like, I know you motherfuckers did it. And then it went right back into wherever it was at. And then me and my sister, we was just kind of like, yeah, bitch. And then my sister, she got a butter knife because we had like it was like a little bar.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the roaches, like whenever we turned the lights on, a lot of them would go under the bar. So my sister grabbed she grabbed a butter knife and she went under the bar and did like a swipe. All these motherfuckers started coming out. And then again, we was going crazy, man. Like that shit.
Oh, hell no.
You know what? I hate to even
Where
keep
did
going
you
on the
grow up? That
Orange
was that
County.
big?
I was
Okay.
just gonna say I was gonna say depending on where you live, it's almost inevitable because when I lived in the valley,
Yeah.
there's certain neighborhoods that I grew up in, and it's just like no matter what, you couldn't get rid of them because they're like around the outsides. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't do nothing about it.
Them
You'll just
roaches
see
So
it.
even
thick.
if you were clean, it was a
It's still-
complex.
it's almost like if you've been to people's houses in the desert, they always have ants.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like you just it's
Even
just what they-
Camarillo during the summer is the worst.
But I'll say the worst roach encounter I ever had, and this was probably like I want to say 2017. I used to repair wheelchairs for people that had ALS and cancer, and a lot of these people's wheelchairs would be dirty. So I was in the valley one time, Burbank's fucking hot as fuck, like 107. So there was no way we were fixing this wheelchair inside this building. It was like the third floor up. So we rolled this shit all the way downstairs, and it's crazy because the people's house super clean. When you look inside, like it looked clean as could be, but we still did it outside, bro. I tell you, I kid you not. When we moved the seat off of it, I seen like maybe 2 roaches. So I was like, "Oh, that's crazy! 2 roaches on the seat. That's not good. You know, if you paralyze, it, so you
Ew.
don't
Red
know,
flags.
but crawling your ass and shit." But that already threw me off. But no, I kid you not. When we removed the seat, these niggas started popping out like more and more, right? So I'm just like, I put on gloves and shit. Like, hold on now, this shit get a little tricky now. These niggas starting to come out, bro. I took the battery box off and dropped the bitch just because I just had a feeling, bro. Dropped the battery box. I'm talking about a horde of these niggas was in that bitch. I don't even know how to say the amount, but it was like an amount that it gave me chills. Like when I see
the wheelchair,
I low-key panicked and like started like running backwards. Like when they felt bitches poured out like a wave.
Yeah, they be a lot.
Bro, I could not believe it. They were,
Y'all seen Men in Black, right?
They were in the
Yeah.
battery.
That was my house.
Yeah.
So there was a few on the seat, but they were inside because the radiation and the, you know what I mean, of the battery. So they were
so
like,
sick.
it's a like tank almost thing. So oh my God, there's like a hole. They just keep going
Damn,
in
my
and out
mom
that
gonna
bitch.
be
So,
pissed at me. Why
Bro.
you telling me about you grew up
You discovered the colony.
bro, I
like,
literally had to clear that shit out. It was the nastiest shit ever. I was like, what the fuck?
That
Like
is
I did not
crazy.
expect that shit at all. It was hot as fuck outside too. It was like started stepping.
I'm sorry, roaches ain't stopping me from busting. Sorry.
But back to that,
Yeah.
But
You know what I'm saying? I can be in mid-stroke and be like, oh, Nick, what? Get up off me, man. I'm busy. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
What
It's
about you? Are
Shitty.
you continuing on when you see a roach or? You like
My
that?
storage is closing right away.
So if you go, let's say you go
Shit,
to a
this
dude's
factory's-
house, you go to a dude's house, you feel me? You start doing his thing, putting it on you, y'all kissing or something. Then you just see like across the nigga headboard a roach. like you, the nigga looking
You
down,
just
kissing
walk by
you.
and like,
Bye.
and keep
Nigga
on
looking
going
down,
by the
kissing
business.
you looking up. You see the headboard, and you just see this nigga. The whiskers look down at you, just run.
My ass is jumping, getting my shit on. Bye.
That's it. No play. Well, fellers, keep it
Man,
moving.
y'all-
Meet me
what
somewhere
is-
else.
What
But
it tells you is that a guy is disgusting, and what it tells guys is that they'll probably get laid.
I like your
I,
thinking.
and I can't say that they're
those
they're
are two
disgusting.
contradictory things because she's telling us
She
that
wouldn't-
girls.
I'm not
are
saying I'm
into
not saying that they're disgusting. Me personally, my son's dad used to live with his parents, and they were very clean. It was a whole complex. So when me and my son would go visit my son's dad, I wouldn't stay the night. I would try not to ever, because I don't like crawly things. I don't like spiders. Everything that crawls is fucking gross to me.
bugs in general?
Just in general.
Man,
Nothing against that, because like I said, it's out of their control. I knew that they were super clean, but I don't like shit fucking crawling. So hey, get your shit together. We can go take this somewhere else, but we ain't doing this here.
I had roaches
No.
so bad that when I moved out here, a couple of them came with me.
yeah. See, I don't like niggas
My
like you. I
lady
be
was
scared
like,
of. You be the niggas I be scared of.
No, burn it. 'Cause she don't like none of that shit
See?
either. But I was just like, don't even worry. That's the homie Skyler.
Those are my
You wanna-
friends.
You know what I'm saying?
No, my grandma will take anything from anybody, bro. So I'd be happy to tell her because she'll take some shit and it'll fuck around and have a nasty.
Oh yeah. Now if you fuck around and get a dirty mattress or a bad couch because it say free
My
on it,
brother-
that'll tear some shit
My
up.
brother
some
was
shit
moving, helping move somebody, and the guy gave him a microwave. That's the worst thing you could
The
fucking take.
microwaves and fridges be fucking.
Never in my life has my mom ever had roaches. And she started seeing a few, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, Mom. And we all like looked around because it was in the garage, and they hadn't it was one of those that you mount on top of the stove.
Yeah.
So my dad was trying to get everything for it. And somehow my mom's like, it's the fucking microwave. And sure enough, no, she got rid of it in a
confessed it.
heartbeat.
Yeah.
It was so gross. And I'm like, why are you taking shit for free? She's like, it's your brother that brought it, all happy. It looked brand new, but that shit was dirty as fuck.
One of my homies woke up. He used to live in his. I don't know if he still does actually, but he lives in his studio, like an actual for bands and stuff. And we brought in like a bench, and there was just like a bunch of weights like on the sidewalk, and it said free. So we took that, and he was like, "Damn, dude!" The next day, I woke up with like a bunch of little baby spiders all over. Because there was like,
fuck
no.
it just hatched, and
But-
then like he just woke up, and he was like, and I felt something like just crawling on me, and there was
that was
baby spiders
freaky.
everywhere, bro. And he like jumped up, and he's like went and found like the mama spider and killed it, and like the egg sacs, and like smashed all of them, and he was just like wiping himself off, and like, yeah.
I
that
tell
shit
you
was
what, man.
fun
No.
The
out
good thing
here.
about ants and spiders is shit. When you grow up like how I grew up, and your back be itching a lot, and them motherfuckers start crawling, yeah, they be scratching your back for you, my G.
Oh my God.
Shit, they be scratching your back for you.
But I definitely grew up with like ants and roaches here and there. Roaches, not very many. Ants, a lot.
I grew up with
Oh, yeah.
both,
Even
man.
even a point like my grandma, she be cats follow her. She's a cat whisperer for sure. Like everywhere she's gone, stray cats have always gone to her. The house that she used to live at before this one years ago, they low-key had a bathroom that was like, you're not supposed to go in because the cats over time started living under the house right there in that spot. Damn. So it was bad to the point where there was like stories I would hear as a kid about the bathroom. Like that shit would happen. Like as a kid, low-key, I've never seen it open like for a minute. I used to take baths in there as a baby, but when I got to like a kid size and had to go back, it was like a mythical door you did not open. There was like creatures in there. There was like crazy shit supposedly. But it was because there was a fucking flea infestation in there. And so like, I'm talking about you walk in that bitch, you look at your leg, it's like, I'm talking about that shit was sectioned off.
Fleas is a different.
No,
I can't do fleas.
Bro.
Because you can wash your shit and they just won't. They just won't die.
No, you gotta bomb you gotta, house. You got to.
Yeah.
And so it's like, that shit was crazy. Like, and the craziest part though is they only were in that bathroom though. They wouldn't go.
That's weird.
It wouldn't happen in other parts of the house, but the cats stayed directly under that bathroom under the house. It was like those old school houses where they had them. It's like the spaces you can kind of look under, crawl in the old neighborhoods in like Oxnard. I don't know, like Doris area, like those ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like so it's like they have them
crawl
vents, the houses like the crawl. Yeah. And so,
there was one time when I did live in Ventura, we had a single rat problem. And that motherfucker was smart.
Yeah,
I was really trying, because I was excited because it was like, damn, I ain't never had no rat before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was putting baking soda on the floor. I knew where he was coming in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Used to roaches, but this one.
But yeah, this one right here, I was like, because we was catching the roaches, we was fading them all day, all night long. We was getting them.
You a new challenge.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could make a sandwich, go to the bathroom, and to see 9 roaches already trying like blink, 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 blink. I'm good on that. But the roach was the rat was meticulous. You know what I'm saying? Like we would put like baking soda on where it would come in and out from, and we'd be seeing a little feet print. So then I went on YouTube and started learning how to make these little bucket traps for the shit to sink in and all that. That motherfucker took all the food and just didn't die.
It got fatter.
Like I swear the rat was just looking at me like, nigga, please, you're gonna have to come way harder than this. Like, you think I'm gonna fall for this?
Stuff. I like it.
Yeah, I've seen two. When I lived in Hesperia desert,
I
see rats get ate the craziest way. One time, a rat, I seen him bite his own leg off to get off a rat trap, to get off the glue trap one time.
What?
Yeah, craziest shit I ever seen. Bit his own, bit through his
That's
own
survival skills.
No, for real. Bit through his own leg that was stuck on the glue trap to get off. The leg was there. It was like.
And you watched this happen.
That's some soft
shit. Like I see the nigga like get it and then like chewing on it. I didn't stay, but
I ain't gonna lie. I probably
see him chewing on it.
Too. I'll be cheering him.
No, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I see him chewing on it. And I let his leg come back. Like I see the leg on the trap later, and then a snake one time ate one of the rats off the traps that was stuck. Because we had a rattlesnake stuck in our garage one time. My fucking dog was trying to fucking get it.
Oh, yeah, we used to do that shit for fun, too. We used to put the little mouses in there and watch the snake eat them.
No, he was stuck on the trap. He ate the nigga off the trap. I was like, damn, that was foul.
That's cool.
That was foul. I was like, fuck. I mean, that's cool because we didn't have to get rid of him. But like,
hey, did y'all see that video?
But then we had to kill the rattlesnake, though.
Hey, hold on. Did y'all
see the garage?
Hey.
Well, fuck with it.
Did y'all see that video, right? Where it was this apartment, nasty rat infestation. I'm talking about these rats is like little footballs. These people came in with like a 12-foot python, and they put the python in the wall, and all the rats was gone.
What?
Gone?
Gone.
That's how you,
you just see.
That's how you fix a rat problem.
Look, you just see hundreds of rats coming out of the wall.
They put them inside.
They said that nigga
They put the snake inside the wall.
Like, get rid of this problem for
right.
us.
Yeah.
And
you just see rats coming out from everywhere. I was like,
Debo here.
Dude.
The nigga Debo showed up.
I was like, that shit was smart.
That's crazy.
Now,
though.
what I should have did,
Jake the Snake,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what I should have did in Ventura, when I stayed in Ventura, what I should have did was have my lady go get a cat then. Because the cat would have got that mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get a active cat, they will get it. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say
some
depends
cats,
on what kind of cat.
Yeah, some cats.
Tuxedo cat.
Dogs are supposed to do that shit too, but
Yeah.
no, my dog would never.
I used to have a dog. He wouldn't kill him, but he would always like smash him down. Like they would try to. He would like pounce his nose on him and then let him go a little bit. Then like paw him down a little bit. then let him go a little bit. Then he would like play with
that's
him.
what the cat would
But he
do.
never would like kill him off. He would just like fuck with him
That's
and like
sadistic.
yeah.
That's what our cat would do with the lizards. Because
just, like, hold
the
his
cat
paw
would
on
bring
him.
lizards into the house in Ventura. The cat would bring in lizards and then the same shit.
Cat's
Like
quick
how
as
Scar did in the beginning of Lion King,
Yeah.
just playing with the food and
You
shit.
know them cats is agile to just fucking catch a lizard is a fucking work. So
Yeah, I
like,
fucking hate
them
cats.
niggas. You don't like cats?
Yeah, ain't no roaches stopping me from getting some WAP. Rappers you just can't get mad at. Mine is Nate Dogg. Does he classify as a rapper? No, but so what? I'm not.
Yeah, you can put him in there.
Yeah, he's in that category.
I would say
He's in the hip hop category.
it's like
What do you mean you can't get mad at?
Like if Nate Dogg came up to me and was like, "You accidentally crashed your car, but it wasn't my fault. Please don't be mad at me." I would be like, you know what, Nate, you good, dog.
you actually did that pretty good. That was actually pretty good. I would say
apologies.
I mean, there's a lot. I feel like it did the who and what because I feel like I heard somebody where they were breaking down the difference between Diddy and Pac. They were like, Diddy back in the day used to have like a horse mouth. This nigga used to try hard to look good and be cool to everybody. But Pac, this nigga just got to go like this, and everybody wanted him. So it was like
It's an energy thing.
So it was like
That's an energy thing. 1,000.
yeah, exactly. So
Did
I
it
was
get
like,
cold in here?
Yeah.
Y'all good?
I think that's the AC on.
yeah,
Let me turn it off.
I feel cool.
It's up to you.
I'm good.
You good? All right.
But I would say E40 probably for me.
Oh, you can't be mad at E40.
Yeah,
I would
no,
say
you can't.
E40.
You can't be mad at E40. Like, dang, like same scenario. You crashed my shit.
I got some
My
Gouda
bad, I was
mozzarella for
swerving
you.
and didn't see the kitty cat. I tried to get out the way, but then I hit the garbage can. Like,
He's like, I got the Gouda for you right now.
hey, easy.
We get hyphy for the Gouda and the cheese mozzarella for you. Billy Bob, don't worry.
I
you
like
go.
Tyler, the Creator. I can't get mad at him. As crazy as he is.
A lot of people
I
have,
just-
though. I feel like he's been too controversial, though. He's had too
Yeah,
many
you can get mad
controversial
at Tyler.
moments.
You can get mad
The
at
nigga
Tyler.
started off with eating a cockroach, though, so that's funny you like him. Because that's what he got famous for.
Make
That's good.
That's funny. Yeah. I'm a fucking walking paradox. And the whole nigga eat the cockroach right there.
I'd have to go with Keek the Sneak.
All right. Can't
His
get mad at
voice.
Keith Sneak.
Just the way
Rappers
he,
you can't get mad
especially
at.
if he's whispering it.
You can't get mad at the nigga, can't hear the nigga. Huh?
Man, look,
That's why
hey,
I'd
he
probably
be the
give up.
dopest person to talk shit about people in the mall. You know, you just be people watching in the mall. Look at that motherfucker. He think he clean, but he look like he smell like shit.
Yeah, you know,
I think that's why I like trap. Trap sounds
Oh,
just
he's
like him.
he's
I fucking love
You can
trap.
definitely hear the influence.
Yeah,
I love
I'd
trap.
say E40 for me, for sure.
MF Doom.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a legend. Legendary.
Okay.
Well, they all
He has
legends.
like probably 100 different ways that he would rap to you about crashing
Okay.
your car, but
Yeah. You're for sure going to want an
I'm
anime
a
version
J-
of it.
You want
Could you
the
send that to
custom?
No, for sure. MF Dude is major.
That's true.
Major.
Who would be the first rapper that would just piss you off?
There's a few.
Drake.
Drake, for sure.
Yeah, Drake. I can see Drake.
YG.
Kanye. Kanye.
Kanye.
Definitely him.
Kanye for
Drake
sure, too.
specifically because he gave a bunch of soft ass kids growing up the mentality that they're hard
Yeah.
and that and
Yes.
that they are like they have this like image of themselves that clearly he has of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just nobody else thinks that way of you except for you.
And Drake.
And the niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
And the niggas in the OV hoes.
Yeah.
OV hoes. For sure. It's so many. There's so many I feel like that I have.
I don't have that
I'm fucking
many.
be making Lil Uzi and Cardi, like Lil Uzi for sure, and Playboy Cardi, like them type of niggas just make me mad now. Just thinking about the niggas.
The painted fingernails and
the gay ass mannerisms, like nothing against gay people, but like playing with that to
like
to
I just
boost their
said,
And you're
image,
not
like,
even really
Drake
like
making
that.
people
Yeah,
yeah,
think
like-
that there's something
Yeah,
that they're
shout
not.
out to all my gay homies
Misconstruing
and
the
all that.
image of
Yeah.
hip-hop
I don't
and-
like
and rap.
confusion like that purposeful confusion. You know, it's like for you because
Like-
it'll be like Future in the interview in a sense where it's like, oh, I never drink lean. And granted, that could, if you have a court case or something, I can understand why you would say that on live television. But if not, and you're like, I don't drink lean or pop pills. I just do it because I say that because it sounds cool. Knowing that there's a whole generation that's popping lean and pills just because you're saying it specifically. So it's
Yeah.
like,
I remember Chris Brown. He had me mad for a minute because out of left field, he just was on some Paru shit, and I was like, "You didn't come in the game like that."
I can't stand none of the dudes like that.
You ain't really banging like that. You from what? Where are you from again?
And I hate that people will like try to make it like it is just because he has money.
So Drake was the same way.
No, Drake never claimed a gang though.
No, but he tried to act like he
thought he
went
was
through
a
the
savage
worst.
though.
No, he tried to act like he was tough.
Yeah,
guy.
like he came from all this shit like hip hop, and it's like
He got shot on Degrassi.
Wheelchair
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Wheelchair Jimmy.
I remember that. I remember that episode because I was like, "Dang, why did he have to get shot?" I don't even think he was bullying Ricky or whatever the guy's name was.
Wheelchair Jimmy,
Damn.
the legend.
Well, because he
Legends
wanted to
never
act
die.
like he's from a hood or something. Well, like he grew up all tough. Well, there you go.
He did not grow up tough.
That's right.
That dude was growing up, but Mom,
Why
I
didn't you give
wanted
me the
lox
tuna
on my
sandwich?
bagel. You didn't put lox on my bagel?
Yeah, bro. I just seen that video
I
the
saw
other
that
day,
video. I
bro.
was
It was
like-
like, oh my god, this nigga. Just the way
This is your thug? This is a six guy?
Wait, that you were like trying to
Wow.
impersonating an actual.
No, that's an
footage?
actual, just actual
have not
footage.
seen that.
I'm gonna
It's a
show you.
movie, yeah.
And then
It's
there's
not a
the
movie,
one
it's a
with
clip.
him at dinner when he's like talking about the slang, like making fun of people that use Canadian slang, like making fun of the tough guys out there. When it's like I just don't talk. Like the way this nigga was talking, bro. It's like there's no way that this nigga could be this nigga. The two things don't never equate.
Look, the only reason why I let him and Chris Brown get away with it is because I'm rushing to their music. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how to separate the music from the person.
Yeah.
No matter what we say about those, I could be mad at Chris Brown for being a fake blood all I want. And that's only because I really come from that shit. I really come from that shit.
Yep, same here.
I really come from the era if you wore the wrong color, you're getting beat the fuck up.
For surely.
And you might get followed home.
For surely. Even
So,
if not,
so when
might
you
still
come
get
in here
sued.
talking about yo, and then you got red flags with red vans, and you're in the red Impala,
and you grew up in Virginia.
like, yeah, that's what it is, Virginia. Stop it, bruh. We already like you. We already like you. You don't have to be this guy.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the Soldier Boys, another one of them too. It's like a bunch of them.
Oh my God, Soldier Boy. Okay, Soldier Boy.
Okay,
That was
that's
what
I'm
they
a
have-
big fan. Real quick though, Soldier Boy. I'm a big fan. I really am. I still play your music. You know what I'm saying? Turn My Swag On is an anthem of mine. But I will do you worse.
for sure. Then
I will do you way worse
beat the dog shit out. you.
than what Mr. What's his name? Schoolyard.
Blueface.
Blueface. I will do you worse than him. Okay? I'm a big fan of you, but I will beat shit down your leg, Soldier Boy. I'm
mean-
sorry, not sorry. Yeah. I already like you. But you don't come from that.
Yeah, at all.
You don't come from that. You are not Big Draco. You probably never even shot a Draco.
Yeah, shout out to Drake Go, the real one, because he already cleaned that up too. I don't know
We
if
might
you ever
go
seen
viral.
the video about Draco where he say he talking about
I was the first nigga to come on the Realquicctho podcast. I can hear Soldier Boy now.
Draco though. He had a video where because how Soulja Boy started calling himself Big Draco. The actual Draco came out and was like, "Ain't no Big Draco. I ain't got no big homies, nigga. Like, what the ain't no Big Draco, nigga. Like, what you was in PC when I seen you in jail. Like, you was PC'd up. You wasn't on the main line." And then that's when Soulja Boy actually dissed him after he died. After the nigga died, came out and started trying to diss the nigga. All some tough guy shit. That's why you died at the thing. And this, so if I ever see you, Soulja Boy, I'm gonna slap the shit out you, fat or not. Just for the homie, Draco.
Sorry, Soldier Boy. I'm a big fan, but if you come with that blood shit, I'm packing you out.
Yeah.
And this is real quick though, this is no disrespect to my real rules out there. You know, no disrespect to y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. But y'all don't even claim Cuz
Hell no,
over
hey,
there.
don't claim that nigga at
Y'all
all.
don't even claim Cuz over there. So to all my real ones in Bompton and the Deuce and all that, hey, love from over here for me and mine, Trays, Moving Gang, all
Soulja
that.
Boy really is a lone soldier.
No, for sure.
Let me see.
a
Yeah,
lot-
Nate
lot of
Dogg's
those
not pissing
people.
me off. Okay. Big shout out to my homegirl, man. Sade Champagne. It is June. We are in Pride Month, and we are in this is actually Black Music History Month. So I believe it's on the 14th. That's on a Saturday. You can find Sade doing her edutainment play that she always does. Well, not a play, but more of like a show. I was a
Education,
part of it
entertainment,
last
edutainment.
year, and who would have thought your boy was doing some poetry? So She had 2 events last year. The one that I'm highlighting is the one that's at Ascensions Church. I believe it's in Thousand Oaks. If you want to find out more about that, go to Sade Champagne's Instagram. Get a ticket. Go support. There will be spoken word. I believe it's spoken word, and there will be some poetry there. And I won't be a part of it this time because she said that I did a good job, and she's such a sweetheart and an angel. I butchered it. I did good for a first time, but not good enough to be invited back. And no, I'm not taking it no type of way. I just know better. I love you again for thinking about me and taking me into consideration and just having me on your show. Sade Champagne, she has her own radio station. Damn it, what is it? What is it? Hold on. I want to do it right. While I look for that.
So Julius was up there doing that poetry like, trapped inside my skin.
You know what I'm saying? Sure.
Inside my skin.
Let me see.
Oh, man, that shit's so funny.
Dearly Loved Woman Celebration Event. Oh, that's June 7th from, okay, that was yesterday.
Trapped inside my skin. The white dude comes up.
Y'all find it. Y'all will find it sooner than I will. So go check out Sade Champagne's. It's happening at Ascensions Church in Thousand Oaks, June 14th. Go learn you some stuff.
You'll eventually have him put a story on his.
I'll share it.
Just look out for the story.
There you go.
I like what she's doing though.
Did she make up that word?
Yes, edutainment.
She need to trademark that.
Yeah, that's her.
That's a good one. Edutainment.
She has her Laugh About It radio show. I have been on there, and maybe I'll be on there again. Let me see if it's in the bio.
That's what we need way more of. Edutainment instead of entertainment.
Let me see.
In the world.
Discovery Channel.
Okay, 99.3. There we go. 99.3. Where is the rest of it? It's like KJSBU or something like that. I feel bad for not knowing it by heart, but there's a lot. There's a lot
What's
of
Sade
stuff.
Champagne?
Yeah, Sade Champagne. That's SADE Champagne. CHAMPAGNE. So make sure y'all go show her some love because all she does is
okay, I see it.
She looks out for her community. She is an 805 native. And go show her some love. Go pull up to some of her shows. It's very artsy, it's very refreshing, and it's black. Cause I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm bliggity black. But it's not just for us, you know what I'm saying? Come join us, black folks, and get you some soul in your life.
Oh, so she did have an event yesterday then.
She had one yesterday.
Ventura.
Yeah, she had one yesterday. And then also Miss Alanette, there was an event today. We are still working on getting her to become the visionary of leukemia. Right now, she's at $27,000. The goal is $55,000. I put in.
So did I.
I put in. So don't be about it. Talk about it. I mean, what the fuck did I just say? Don't talk, Karoni. Don't talk about it. Be about it. And Yaquiz over here, man. Show the love that you want.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Show the love that you want. All right. Again, Miss Alanette, she, I always refer to her as the angel on earth. A lot of us don't deserve her, and I'm glad she does not realize that. But at the same time, with that being said, Realquicctho will not allow anybody to take advantage of my friend, my sister, my everything. So we do our best to take care of our angels over here. Mm-hmm. So shout out to Sade. Shout out to Miss Alanette.
I just tagged you in the June 14th event.
Oh yeah, June 14th. Oh, also too, there is a Juneteenth event. Mm-hmm. I think is it on the 19th? I'm not 100% sure.
It's on the 14th from 3 to 5. It's free.
Is that the one at Plaza Park?
1600. No, Lutheran Church.
Okay, so yeah, there's the one at Plaza Park. That's the big one, and I did get invited to co-host that one. So I will be. Huh?
Thousand Oaks?
No, Plaza Park's right here in Oxnard.
Oh, this one's the 14th in Thousand Oaks.
Yeah, that's something else. Yeah, I'm talking about Plaza Park now. So for that one, I did. I got invited to co-host. Shout out to Big Sis in comedy. Big Sis, period. Family of the show. Denise Carter. I'm gonna be dabbling. I don't want to steal no spotlight. I don't want to step on anybody's toes.
Outdoor.
But I will be there. I will be showing some love, and I will, bless the stage with my presence, man. We finna laugh. You know me.
This is the one that Sade's put it on, or no? This is
this is just the Juneteenth one as a whole for Oxnard. Yeah. This is just the one that Sade's throwing is
What day was that on?
I think it's a couple days after. Okay. I have to do more research on that. I just be announcing shit without knowing everything. That's what makes me.
Are you hosting the Juneteenth one for sure?
For sure, yeah. So I'm gonna go to work because I need this bread, and then I'm gonna pop up. I'm gonna hop on stage, and then it's gonna be me and another gentleman, and I'm just gonna piggyback off of him. Like I said, I don't wanna take anybody's spotlight. Thankfully, I've been getting invited to do a lot of these things now. It's dope that my presence is felt, but it's even doper that my presence is wanted. So again, Denise, thank you for thinking about me. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for including me in everything that you do. Appreciate you. Love you to death.
Pretty much like a certified 805er to the point where it's like if you've been from out, like if you grew up here.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like when I see certain posts, I was like looking through some of your old shit. I was like, damn, this nigga know like a lot of niggas I grew up with.
Yeah, they be popping up, man. People reach out.
Yeah,
but on that note, so we live 2025. We got another show coming up. We are shooting. Me and my cousin Dubs the dog. I see you, fool. We are shooting for August 16th. You're going to want to mark your calendars. Those that know me know I'm not into throwing shows. I don't want to be a part of the business side, but my cousin made me expand my horizon. He made me throw a show with him. We did it. It was wildly successful. We had a gang of people come out, and it was nice to come out with a little chunk of change. You know what I'm saying? Like from booking the venue to booking the artist, I hosted it, and we did everything we needed to do as far as ticket sales, getting security, having people manage the front door. For me, I had a couple members from my set. They was there, so handling any problem was not a problem at all. So August 16th, we are looking to do another one, but we want to put a little twist on it. I always wanted to be the bridge between the 714 and the 805, and I believe that opportunity is getting closer. Now, we don't know if we're going to do it this time around, but what we do know is that it's way more than possible because I have had people come out here. I have had people from the 714 come up here to see what I do, and they love what I do. And I have had a couple people from the 805 come down to the 714 to check the show out. So what me and my cousin are proposing is friendly competition. Friendly competition when it comes to the music. Now, with that being said, I'm fully aware that not everybody gets along. I'm fully aware that there could be some potential problems. Santa Ana is known for its street life and, the gang culture. I can say the same about Oxnard. My goal is to say, fuck all that. Everybody's hard. Everybody's a gangster. Everybody's the hardest motherfucker in the world, okay? Yeah. Boom, bam, understood, good, okay? This is friendly competition when it comes to the music. 714 versus the 805. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my due diligence. I'm going to do my homework, and I'm going to find ways to match each coast or each code accordingly. And this isn't definite on the name, but I do have a name, and it's called code switching. And when I say code switching, I mean area codes. Yeah, that's dope. So
that's dope.
I already got a couple in mind. The 805 they have a king. King Harris, 714. We got a king.
A whole bunch of people have a problem.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, we can do that. We can do that, but I'd rather not because When it comes to King Harris's rapping, his abilities is undeniable.
Well, what about the music though? What about the beats?
Me and
Dude, fire! I'll play some of his shit right now.
No, I'm saying the music, like the beats. Like
I'm telling you,
who's
it's
number one with
You
that?
got to understand niggas that really grew up out here around this man.
Dude, there ain't nobody can tell me King Harris is not.
No, he's cool, but he's not raining.
He's
like that.
hard.
He's all right. He raps like that. He's like hard for 2012 music. Not
He's
now.
hard now.
No.
Nightmare on Wolf Street hits today.
Nah.
All right, well we'll have to touch that later. We'll have to disagree.
He
We'll have to
really
agree
rapping
to
like that. Shout out to
disagree.
my boy King, but I say.
All right, hold on. Okay, now everybody
No,
wants to chime in.
King.
Let me finish my shit. All right. Like I was saying, 805 has their king. That's King Harris. 714, we got our king too. That's King Envy. I want to see those two go head to head. You know, friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? 805 has their they have their 2-man group. Never mind. 714, we got our 2-man group. Verbal Threat. I want to see those two go head to head. And those are just 2 examples. If you guys want to
The dark room.
I just said 2 examples.
Where you going with that is good. I like where you're going.
I
with
love
that,
what you're
like
doing with that. That's
I think it'll
those
That's
setups
dope.
is definitely good, Matt. Like,
it'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? Like
that aspect,
I think it'll be super hard. You feel me?
No,
Like
definitely.
you
for
have
it.
fucking
You
you have Big E, and then you have my dog Rhythms out of Anaheim. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that shit'll be dope. I think that shit'll just help us grow. You know what I mean? It'll be beautiful,
Question.
yo.
Are you doing straight rap, or does the 714 have like East Coast vibes rappers
Oh yeah, that's what verbal
that
threat
you can
comes
match
in.
with like Dooley or
Easy.
Mike Bless, or you know what I
Easy.
mean?
I'm just
That
saying.
would
Come
be.
on,
out-rap
See, I'm
every
all
nigga
I'm all
out here,
for
just so you niggas
East
know.
Coast vibes, hip hop. Like
Everything
if you could do freestyle shit, like I'm all for it.
I'm dog walk every nigga in every category. If it comes to hip hop style, street style, gangster rap, anything, I could out rap niggas in every category.
And that was
Just
Swanko
try it.
777. I am here for it. For anybody that wants to pull up on a
Oh,
Sunday,
V.
we can have a versus right now.
Swanko said
you know
he's
what I'm
better
saying?
than
I love
everybody.
the- Hey, I love the
Nigga.
confidence.
Hey,
I
but
love the
You
confidence.
gotta have
Nigga.
producers, like see, like producers that can, whip up a beat in like 10 minutes.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
shout out to my dog Gams. It's already done. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay,
Like we
there
could
you
do that
go.
too.
There
We
you
could do
go.
Gams. We could do Gams
My boy's
versus
producer right
Mind
here.
Off.
Yeah.
My boy's
Easy.
a producer right here too.
You produce too?
for
Talk
sure.
your shit. What? Talk
For
your
sure.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, I used to do stuff on FL Studios mainly, but a year ago, lost a bunch of my shit on a hard drive, and I
know what that's like.
I haven't been back to it since, but it's all in here,
We wake
Okay,
the
for
beats
sure.
I
right
make
up.
shit for sure.
You say,
For
wake the
sure.
beats right up. We got
So-
songs in the cut. You feel me?
So
Swanko said he's the king, so whoever wants to take
that's what I'm
Swanko.
saying. No.
I want
Hey,
to see.
real quick though.
Now I want to see that.
Swanko versus
King
King
Gang.
Harris. That's what we doing. Swanko versus King Harris, because this is my
Oh,
dog
me.
right here. And King Harris, hey, both of y'all, look. Again,
me.
this is
Anytime.
mutual respect. It's all hip hop.
King's my boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Much
Yeah,
love
y'all
to
both
King.
my dogs. I'm not shitting on nobody.
Much love
But
to
again,
King.
I love the confidence.
would love
I was
to
just
see
on,
that.
I would love to see that shit too.
God.
I was on
Now rapping any nigga.
I was on D Tragic show. Hey, shout out to my dog D Tragic and Word on the Street Radio. He had me rapping on his show, and shit. For anybody in the 805 that doesn't rap but can rap, let's get it in. We could do that.
You actually did that at the Copper Blues too.
I sure did do
That
that.
shit was honestly, I give you props. That shit was fire.
I did rap
Yeah,
at
he
Copper Blues,
freestyled.
and it was hard. Everybody was
I
like,
like
"What
it.
the fuck?"
That's funny.
Yeah, that shit was
How did
cool.
it happen? Like, what did you just acapella or?
So we there was a beat.
situation.
The DJ was playing a beat.
Oh, okay.
And then there was like a time gap, and I was like, "Hey, check it out." I think I told
Contra, wasn't it?
no. It was well
Green?
first it was Willie Green. Shout out to Willie Green. I was like, "Look, we got a gap. Do you want to?" And so let's say it's 10 o'clock. No, let's say it's 9:30. There's an artist that was supposed to go up from 9:30 to 9:45. Then Willie would go up at 9:45. That 9:30 artist didn't show up. So I said, do you want to wait or do you want to go up? So he went up. He went up early. He had no problem going up early. But with him going up early, there's still that time gap. So within that time gap, I was like, fuck it, I'm about to bullshit with y'all, you know what I'm saying? So somebody start freestyling. No, it was Willie. Willie just kept going. So then I got up there and then I started going and somebody else started going. And then I just shut the shit down.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, make some noise for DJ Glossamere. Play some bangers, man. So then it went to music. But you know, that was just, you know, one of my many talents of keeping this show going.
He was not that bad.
I will say shout out to Helicopter Rob, my boy Bobby. If it's an artist that I would say that's a challenge, really, that's I'm gonna put like that I would see eye to eye, it would probably be him for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
well, come on then.
just
Come
rapping
on.
shit.
Come on. But wait, he's a rapper? Because I'm not a rapper.
No, not for you. I'm saying in the category of me and King.
Oh, got
like
it.
those people. He's somebody I would see like
So
that. A nigga
in
can
other
really
words,
rap.
you're putting yourself in King's.
Oh,
category.
hell yeah, he is.
I'm saying like if
He's
we talk
putting
about
himself with a Mark Ford or
Now-
a Contra.
like rapping for sure.
Now I really want to
Like,
see
I
King
wanna
and
see
him.
that.
Like
a lot of people
the buzz
in the
wise, no, I
805
don't got the buzz they got because I never, you know.
No, we're
that's
not
a
talking
different
about buzz.
story.
No, that's
now we talking about rapping ability.
Yeah,
rapping?
you're,
Yeah.
A lot of people in the 805 with talent stay low key, and you don't know how good they are at what they do.
I'll tell you,
Because
my nickname.
That's what I'm
never-
saying. I
they
want
don't
to
ever
see
go out
this.
there.
Nickname in the
Yeah.
studio was One Take Timmy. Most of these niggas out here was rapping is my sons. This nigga, all these niggas
Yeah.
used to want to
And
be in the studio.
when I say
with
805,
me.
I mean Oxnard. Like
Yeah,
people
yeah,
in
yeah,
Oxnard
yeah,
have a lot
Oxnard.
of talent, and
For
you
sure.
just don't know.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it's a lot of low key legends.
That's
out here,
why.
for sure.
That's why we're doing what we're doing, exposing platforms.
Because there's a lot of niggas I see that can rap out here, but I've been doing this shit though for a minute. It's like this shit is like playful. It's like to do this shit is like play. You know what I mean? To rap and shit. Niggas been in the studio with me, so they already know how I work for the most part. Any nigga that's been in the studio with me can tell.
Hey, man, talk that
One
shit,
take Timmy.
dog.
One take. They
One
niggas
take
called me that.
Timmy.
I didn't even say it. They just called me One Take Timmy. But get in there,
But-
walk out with 3 songs in 10 minutes. Dude.
That
Right.
would, so as far as We Live 2025, that would be the second installment. Again, big shout out to my family, Dubs the dog. We still working some shit out. You know, on the business end, he's the man. When it comes to the ideas, that's where I come in. Now, just so we are clear, this he likes to say it's ours, but no, this is his. My boy, I love you to death. This is your shit. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of it. And we're gonna have another successful one, because the first one freaked me the fuck out.
It's good.
It freaked me
Overwhelming.
out. We have
Why?
motherfuckers, because we have motherfuckers pouring in there. Like, did we have our bozos that didn't want to pay $5 to get in?
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
but like
We
I
always
said,
have
a couple of homies from the set front line now, like, dog, it's $5, homie.
Yeah.
Like, run that.
It's just
Like,
crazy.
if you don't have $5, shut the fuck up. You shouldn't even be here.
It's crazy because this day and age, $5 to $10, like everything's expensive now, and people buy so much pointless shit to where it's like, if you can't spend $5 on this, you
And
just
low
you
key,
full of shit.
because everything's going up. Technically, I would love to start charging 20. The fuck, like $5-10. I was like pre all of this shit, but it's like if you can't even pay the $10 fucking dollars.
And it's like you're getting a legitimate show, yo. You're getting a legitimate
Stay your
show.
ass home and go watch
Yeah.
YouTube.
I'm tooting my horn. I'm tooting my horn.
Go on, Jenny.
If I'm hosting,
was one left.
you're getting
Damn it. Oh,
a
there was left?
show.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
Hold on.
My fault.
If I'm hosting a show, you're going to get a show. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna get the energy, you're gonna have an experience, and I'm gonna make sure you have that experience. I'm on that point where I can pop my shit because everybody else has popped it to me. It is guaranteed that when I host an event, you're gonna talk about it. You're going to talk about it.
I honestly think this one, even just the way you're breaking it down, I think that'll.
That's just
If
fire.
it's not a lot of eyes already, that it's going to bring a lot more attention to y'all. That event maybe become more of a staple for y'all, where it's like, okay,
It should be like
people
an
need
annual
it now.
thing.
It's
You should do it annually. would be badass.
right. I think right now we're doing it
It's almost less than
like
shorter than
quarterly.
annually. I
It's
was
either
gonna say.
every 3 months or every 4 months. But we got to
Oh,
do.
that's hot.
We're definitely doing something for the summer.
Oh yeah.
Considering,
Summer would be bad.
you know what I'm saying? Like shout out to Rue Dog. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all,
King
does it have to
Envy.
be August 16th? Because that's my son's birthday.
Ah,
I just
shit.
realized
Oh,
that.
so now you want us to work around your,
Shit.
your.
Oh, wrong button. Sorry, y'all.
That's my son's birthday.
So he wants you to. So you want him to, plan it around your.
I'm
Hey,
saying
we
it's
working
awesome.
it out. We working it out.
As long
that-
as
is that the
everybody sings
certified
happy
day?
birthday.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. As long as they want to sing happy birthday, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if that's on like a Wednesday or Friday or some shit, then I ain't doing nothing with them that day anyway. We'll probably do something the week.
I got a couple more topics to go. Make sure y'all go check out Dubs the Dog on IG, DUBZ.
I
I
gotta
think it's
follow your
underscore.
cousin.
Yeah, I think you met him probably.
Yeah.
He's been up here a couple times. He's done the
Okay.
pod here a couple times. He was here for the 100th episode.
Okay.
He came here like a month and a half ago to check me out at Levity Live. That shit was fun. My dog be supporting me, you know what I'm saying? And then every now and again, I'll go out to OC, I'll go to the Juice, or I'll go to the IE just to fuck with him to see what he got going, whether it's to kick it with my little nephew Kingston or, you know, just have some family time, you know what I'm saying? But again, I've been here long enough, and I really do believe it's safe to say that I am solidified in the 805 community.
For sure.
But I do love where I come from. My heart is back at home. As much love as I have for here, I just want to bring two places that I love together because it's all there. The music is there and the love for the music is there. Why not make this shit even bigger?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like LA, they got their own shit. We skipping over LA. IE, I ain't forgot about you because I got family out there too.
Yeah.
We ain't forget about y'all. Just hold on. Right now we doing 714 to the 805. Who is gonna be the king of the 101 to the 5? Who's gonna have the freeway?
What the fuck did you just say?
The freeway is the one because you
got
got to take the 101 to get to the 5. Come on, Jenny.
Oh, I'm like, first I'm hearing area codes. I'm hearing fucking freeway names.
Yeah. See, if you know, you know.
And I'm like, no, but I was like sitting here staring at these topics.
Code is 5.
I know, I was staring at these topics. I'm like, 101, what the fuck?
You got
is area
topics? You should have told me. We
Hey,
could have been on yours.
to the 714 though.
No, because it doesn't go with the vibe that's going on.
I gotta address the 714.
What up?
Off camera, he said he liked the 805 more. I just want y'all to know that.
He actually
And
did.
that was Swanko.
No,
This is
he
also
did.
the guy who said he's up there with King Harris. Don't listen to
Hey,
him.
I rap better. Oh God.
I'm clipping the
Just
fuck out of
rap.
that.
Did we talk about rapping?
I'm talking about rapping.
He represents the 805 better. Sorry, you guys.
Stop the cat.
Didn't you say that we did a pod where you're like, we took your boy too? That's like you right now.
Who took my boy?
There was a rapper that you're like, yeah, and we took your boy because he's not really from here.
Oh,
And that was
yeah,
like
there
you. Here you go. Now we took your boy.
A few people said that shit. A few people said that.
What was that
said
artist
it.
that you were talking about?
I think it was Sav. Sav Dangerous said that shit. See,
You gotta fill me in on
now I
what y'all
wanna
mean.
now I wanna find a matchup for Sav, homie. Who would go up with Sav?
Because we did on one of the pods, we were talking about rappers and artists, and that artist is not technically from. He's not a West Coast artist. He's East Coast, and
That's a lot of people.
You told us recently. You were telling the pod. You're like, oh, we took your boy.
Oh, nah. I said that was Marquis, because Marquis from Jersey.
There you go.
And I was like, we got him. He's from over here now. He's a
Well,
Cali
there
baby.
you go. This is Marquis right here,
He's a Cali baby now.
and he's a fucking
He's a
805 boy.
Oxnardian.
Yes, he is.
Nardcore.
Real quick though, man, I want to give a special shout out to Port Hueneme High, the girls softball team. They fucking won a CIF
And
championship.
my daughter, my cousin's, Dewan's daughter's on that team.
Oh, the baseball team.
Yeah.
My boy's daughter.
That's what's
my
up.
My boy,
They are the first ever in the history of the 805 to win a CIF championship. From us and on behalf of the Realquicctho podcast, congratulations.
Congratulations.
You guys have, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Send
give
this
that
to
up.
my boy. You gonna love this.
You guys
Shout
are.
out to Dewan.
That's one way to cement yourself
for
in
real.
history. Imagine him at 90 years old. And now you know. What's her name?
Star Mitchell.
What's up? Hey, Star Mitchell. Congratulations.
Shout out to you.
Hey, real quick though,
Up.
man. Real quick, I'll say this too, man. It's a bunch of bullshit that they got to spend money. They got to spend like $150, $200 to get their championship rings. Give them winners their rings, man. They already got to travel. They got to spend money for that. They got to spend money for fucking equipment and food. You know what I'm saying? Give them girls their ring. They should not have to pay for that shit, man.
And it was crazy too. Is I think this was like her first or second year barely ever like playing softball.
All right, Miss Mitchell, go ahead then. She looked like she hit homers. Go ahead.
The youngest daughter though, the one in the middle, she going pro for sure.
I ain't mad at
She
that
be
at
that
all.
Now he a good dad. Shout out to my boy. He got them in the softball. His girls are monsters.
That's word. Hey, word. Hey, word. Hey, shout out to strong black daddies too, because you're looking at 2 of them.
Yeah.
But hey, nah, fuck that. Get them girls they rings, man. They shouldn't have to pay for that. They
The
won.
city should
That's
do
out of
that.
pocket.
You know what I'm saying? Like
They gotta
word
pay?
up. Yeah, they gotta
Yeah.
pay for their
That's
rings.
crazy.
I'm not with none of that. But I mean, well, again, go
Wait,
hit up.
but I think CIF, you always got to put in a little something. I
But
believe.
that's the thing. They already did that. Because what CIF, you gotta travel.
No, I think though, even when you like back in the day when Oxford High School won, I remember it's like there's something that you still got to
But
put
it
up
shouldn't
money
be
for
like that.
to get those rings.
It should.
Yeah,
The city should do that. Like
But
you're
I'm just
bringing
saying
back a
it's been something
championship.
that's
No,
been
you're
And it
right.
should be-
But hear me on
It
this.
should be changed.
They are the first ones. They're the first ones
And
in
just-
the history of the 805 to win a championship. You mean to tell me I got to spend $200 on a ring?
Softball,
At
though.
the very least, that should come out of the high school's
It's only in softball.
overall.
It's only in softball
money.
though, right?
Yeah.
I
But it
mean,
don't,
No, it's
it
not
don't
the first time
matter.
in a CIF ever out here. We have a lot of CIF winners. Like
not in
But
softball.
softball.
That's what
Not
I'm saying.
in
That's
that.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
even then, any CIF
girls.
that this county or this 805 wins, they should not have to fucking pay for it.
I think it's just what
They're
what
giving you
everybody-
guys a reputation already by doing so, in all the expenses
Oh, I agree. I
that the
100%
parents
agree.
have to pay just to enroll them to play the damn sport, plus equipment, plus travel fees, plus food, plus fucking gas.
That shit
like-
costs 9 vacations.
Yeah.
The hell?
Facts.
I could have been on a boat eating some fish caught from
Getting
no.
shit on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think you can go to Port Hueneme High and donate there. I'm not 100% sure, but I am pretty sure that you can go on the Allen Network or Miss Allenette's page or All Things 805. I believe she has a link for you to donate.
That's dope. That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Go do that for these ladies, man. Do that for these young ladies. They're fucking champions, yo. They're champions.
I just want y'all to take a quick look inside of this.
What
bag.
The fuck?
I know I'm getting
No.
lucky with you.
I
Starving.
remember.
Congratulations,
offering
Port
you-
Hueneme High.
Shout
It
out
has
to you,
been a
Hueneme
whole
High.
hour and a half. So
I
clap for
offered
me.
you some fucking donuts. You saw
that
us.
was an hour and a half ago. Okay, and now I want the donuts.
Hold up.
Well, that was my last thing, man. That was my last thing.
That was a good thing to end on.
Yeah,
Repping Oxford, for
dog.
sure.
You know, this is
Part
you know,
Hueneme is its own place, but we still, you're one of us.
So
Yeah.
tight in.
Yeah, man. Look,
You gotta get
get
through Oxnard to
these
get to the
ladies they
freeway.
rings, man.
Yeah.
I
Get
have a
these
topic.
ladies they rings. You got a topic? What we doing?
Yeah, I have a topic.
What we doing?
No coastal access. For
It's called "What time are we gonna go eat DUI fries?"
What time are we
That
gonna
ain't
go
no
eat
damn
DUI
topic.
fries?
This girl's looking for an
You trying
excuse
to go to the queue right now?
Yeah.
I
You
don't
trying to
need
go to
to.
the queue for
It's
some-
the
Who's
only
Who's at the queue?
place.
Who you trying to find at the queue, Jenny?
Fuck nobody. I'm trying to find me some food.
You want to shoot some
yeah.
pool?
No, I don't
Yeah,
want to
some
go in
food.
there to play. I want to eat.
Oh, that's
I
it.
play
You just trying to
pool.
get some food?
The closest
You
thing to home
hungry?
cooked meal. Yes, I have a 40-minute drive.
Where to? Oh,
right.
I'm not gonna
you
just.
moved.
Okay.
You moved. I remember
All right,
you told
look,
me.
lady.
You
Non-disclosures.
just told me.
I'm
That last
look.
week.
If I gotta hear that shit one more again,
What?
Then you have to
40-minute
drive
drive.
somewhere.
40-minute drive. 40. Move your ass back down here.
Yeah.
No,
Where-
I
where-
like
where do you
Your
live?
ass. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I'll tell you off the pod.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
That's why
I
just
love
talking.
it over there, but it's
Trying to
just
get it put out
You live
there.
in the boonies.
The Boondockletons.
yeah. I moved
Damn.
somewhere in space.
But
Fillmore, Santa Paula.
anything y'all want to touch on before we get up out of here? This was pretty fire. This was a good pod.
No, this is
Anything
perfect
else?
to end it on.
No.
Hey,
Nice to meet y'all. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
being
word
my
up,
first
man.
time.
Word up.
I was supposed to just sit back and like listen to you guys and interject every once in a while, but I ended up actually partaking in conversation.
Low key, he was on the. I found him on the internet. This is how we met. He was saying the N word, so I wanted to bring him in so we could challenge him on it. So we could
well.
challenge him on it.
What
Hey,
the fuck?
well,
So you found him?
glad you didn't say it here.
No,
Is he
this
fucking-
fool's YouTube channel.
I
he's just
found
like,
him.
He's like, he goes in the stores and it's like calls fools niggers to see if they fucking. Excuse the ER. You might have to blur that one out.
Damn,
But
nah,
He calls him the
nah,
hard
nah.
ER.
You wait to
see
tell me this shit now?
No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just talking with you. No, this been my boy. This been my brother for years.
Nah, we good. We good. we
But
good.
okay, so did you find him on Instagram?
No.
This fool was working at Chevron, and I went to go buy a pack of backwoods,
Yeah.
and I was white with long hair, and he was like, "You make music?" And I was like, "Yep." He's like, "I can tell."
Since that shit. got it like that, Jenny, because I'm that nigga when it comes to the music.
I don't want to do a second round of King Harris and
I'm not
my beef. I don't
Do
want
we
to
even
squabble
see?
you.
Do we? I did not want to touch. I didn't want to touch on that.
We're good now.
Two.
I didn't want to touch on that.
Do I hear a third?
Nah, because like I said, I'll leave it. As far as the King Harris thing, and as far as the 805 Entertainment thing, this is my thing. Okay, I didn't know that they didn't know each other, and that was, you know what I'm saying. Once I heard that there was some bullshit going on outside, I said, well, at least it's outside. I'm busy right now. Nothing's going to come
Fuck
in
everything
between
else.
That's
what
me, like,
I
yeah.
love. No, this is real shit. Nothing's.
your shit.
I love to host. I have a job to do. I don't give a fuck about none of that. All
What
right.
if I was getting beat up?
You
The
won't.
fuck's
You're
wrong with
not.
you?
You're not. Everybody knows you there. You never fail to let us know that these are my ex GMs. We get it.
I love
Everybody
them.
knows you. You're not getting your ass beat at your
But
old
what if
job.
I was?
Well, then that's they shit. They should have did a better. That means security ain't shit. If you was getting packed out, that means
Ain't no
security
way, nah.
ain't
It's
shit.
too many people.
But
Too many
like
people.
I was saying,
I would not.
I would
be
hope
good.
so.
like I was
would
saying,
not know.
as far as that situation goes, it's just egos and egos. Can I be wrong? Yeah, I want to be wrong. But from what I've heard from both sides of the story, y'all both right. Motherfuckers need to learn how to talk to each other. Period.
Communication is key.
Motherfuckers need to learn how to talk to each other. I don't give a fuck how big you are. I don't give a fuck how big you are. Everybody deserves a certain amount. Everybody deserves a certain amount of respect. And I don't give a shit about what you've been through, what they've been through. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Your problem is not my problem.
Facts.
Don't ever insert yourself into somebody else's shit.
Facts.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean somebody else can. And that also doesn't mean that they obligated to do. That's all I be hearing. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, you know, that's pretty much what I took from that shit. You know, one person felt some type of way, another person felt some type of way. Were they both right? Yeah. Were they trying to listen to each other? Fuck no. And that is where the problem was. Now, you know, there was an offer to, hey, I'll pull up, we can address it, and we'll get it squared away. Because again, we're all adults. You guys ran into each other hours later, and it was all peace and love and fucking harmony and shit. Cool, good. It was just in the moment. But my whole thing is, if you can find a way to calm that shit down immediately, do that. Not everything is gonna go perfect. You gotta find a way to adjust. You gotta find a way to adjust. And this isn't just for this situation. This is just in general. Things are not gonna go perfect. If you expect things to go perfect, then there's gonna be crash outs like that. If you expect motherfuckers to be there at certain times and they can't be there at certain times because they got other shit to take care of, hey, you know, maybe let some shit go. If you bring 15 people with you and 15 people gotta pay.
Yeah.
3 of them can get in.
Don't mean
You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a +1 or a +2 or a +3, you know what I'm saying? Because there was something like, oh well, you know, people was tripping out over $20. I think it's deeper than that. It can go way deeper than that.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know what I'm saying?
Niggas don't want to not be on stage and shit.
In my
thinking they
opinion,
can't be.
my opinion, is King Harris a draw? You absolutely fucking right. So I saw both sides to the story, but I think that shit could have been handled way better. It should have been handled way better. And I know like now it's not a problem because again, we're all grown. You guys have pretty much been through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's kids or jobs or the law or situation, life be lifing. Everybody goes through something.
Yeah.
But it's not fair to throw that in somebody else's face. Well, I've been through this, and I can make this, I still make this shit happen. Okay, so that's you. What the fuck that got to do with me?
Don't be a trauma dumper.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I wasn't supposed to talk about it, but it's a trending topic right now. I'm just not on no messy shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I fuck
You
with
kept it real,
both
though.
parties. You know what I'm saying? And I love both of y'all. You hold me down, you're here, and you want to be here. King has fucking he's whenever I call him, he answers the phone. He's been to my house We've had private conversations. We'll be on the phone for at least an hour, just chopping game.
Yeah.
And I've listened to his music, and this motherfucker, he's hard. Period. He's hard. So I think everybody just should have that situation should have just been like, all right, wait, hold on, what's really going on here? I got a few people with me, a couple people want to pay, blah, 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 or this security, they check, blah, blah, whatever the fuck. You should have been here at this time. This is whatever the fuck it was. It should have been handled like adults. And I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm glad it worked out, and I'm glad that he fucking performed.
Yeah. Shout out Jenny and King for sure.
Word up. Word up. Thank you for, at least this wasn't like, at least it's not like an ongoing grudge.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's never gonna be that.
I can appreciate both of y'all for being adults about y'all shit, and you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Iceberg Lounge. If y'all want to see that shit. If y'all want to see that shit, that crazy shit.
She starts smiling.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because
Jenny is a
legit.
I don't even understand.
Jenny fight
She's
niggas
toxic
for fun.
for sure.
Fights for
She is.
fun.
She's
No,
toxic as shit.
I just
Toxic,
stand my
Toxiana.
ground. If that makes me toxic, then fuck. I'm the biggest toxic bitch.
You gotta
you're
pick
ever
it.
gonna
You
find.
gotta pick and choose your
You are
battles.
up-
But
Upset,
I'm
Jenny.
not gonna sit here and have people bring their ego and think they're all this and they can,
You're
pull
not
up
toxic
on
for
me
that.
and
You're
just
toxic for the smile.
like, and sit here and think that you're gonna step all over me, because you're not. If I'm giving you respect, I deserve it back, and I don't care if you're King Tut. You're not gonna come and pull up and with your ego already, and I'm explaining something, and your ego goes even higher. It's not gonna happen. So if that makes me toxic for standing my ground, explaining
No,
what
that
I'm
don't make you
doing,
toxic.
No, that's
You
not-
just defended yourself.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no.
yeah, I did.
I'm saying for smiling when he said
Oh, because I
when he
didn't.
said the iceberg
Because
lounge. That's what makes you toxic.
no. So the reason why I smiled is because I'm still like, I didn't even know it was a big thing that was trailing
But you
the
like that shit
streets.
though.
No, I don't. I just thought it was hilarious. And I was like,
The internet does.
no, because I'm sitting here like looking at it, and I would start laughing because I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I
said, "No,
was
I
already
don't like
over
it."
it. No, I was.
I don't like it, but let me go drop my 2 cents.
Of course.
No, yeah, you're right.
If I'm getting invited to tell my side, hey, fuck it. If it's already trailing and it's a thing, well, let's hype that bitch up.
I ain't
Make it
mad at
even
it.
bigger.
Like
I
I was
love it.
saying,
I'm here
man.
for it.
Shout out to
I'm
my
here
nigga
for it.
Phyllis Driller. Shout out to my nigga Uno. If y'all want to hear Jenny's side of the story, nah, fuck that. If y'all want to hear King's side of the story first, hear his side. Go tune in to Iceberg Lounge Pod. You can become a Patreon member. It's like $1, and then there's $3, and there's $5, and then I think there's $7. Whatever.
Go for the $5 if you want to see the episode.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and go sign up to Iceberg Lounge Patreon. They are, those are my dogs. Those are my dogs over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't shout them out enough on this show, but I don't have to. They already have a strong reputation on their own. But if y'all want to keep up with the drama between, if y'all want to keep up with the drama, go ahead and go check out the last episode at 7 p.m. Go check out King Harris's episode. 805 Entertainment's episode was shot today, so I'm not 100%
Yesterday.
sure when it'll be come out. It was shot yesterday.
Sunday was this Monday?
Today ain't Monday. Oh, got it. Yes. Okay. Boom. Tonight is Sunday. By the time y'all get this, happy Monday, y'all. Woo! Yeah, good shit. See, yeah,
Jenny actually got you on one
No,
for
she
one
did. She
time.
did.
I always do.
She did. So make sure y'all go tap in to 7 p.m. The Iceberg Lounge podcast. Shout out to Sin. Shout out to Phyllis. Shout out to June. All them. You know what I'm saying? All them.
Tara.
Oh yeah, what's up, Tara? I don't know you, but hey.
Hey, tell her, hey, I'm trying to
Oh,
argue.
she was
Iceberg
on
Lounge.
that one.
We
She
need to
was
do a
on that one.
podcast. We need to do a real quick though versus like somebody, not specifically them, but we need to do an argue episode podcast. Whoever podcast wants to smoke.
Look, man.
If you don't want it, I'll take it all.
They don't
Non-friendly competition.
Feel me?
You know what I'm saying? A battle of the pods. You know what I'm
That'd be
saying?
interesting. Who could be funnier about
know
topics
what?
or something? We could come up with something interesting.
Oh
What's
no,
tra-
I'm
what's-
funny. I'm definitely.
what's-
Hey,
Numbers.
we
I'm
got you.
definitely funny.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying we could
Yeah.
come up with something I think interesting, just to do
What
like a
pod
podcast versus
has
podcast.
the biggest trail of numbers for
No,
that
numbers not a
for
good
that
one
for
to
that
do yet.
views for that night?
Now
for
let's
that
say
typical.
I
let's
thought
not
make
say
it more
let's not say
interesting.
numbers.
Numbers
Let's say
too
more like
statistical.
influence.
Okay.
We're gonna have a live crowd. Like, if you think these guys were funnier, clap.
Yeah. No, we got to do
Because,
something
like,
more
look,
competition-wise.
Because
That's why,
the only other pod that I can say
sorry.
that's up there, like podcast. I'm saying podcast. I'm not saying radio shows. I'm not saying broadcast. I'm saying podcasts for the locals. The only other one that I can think that's up there with me is Ventura Tide Pod.
That's what I was gonna say.
Because they be funny, but they just be high. And like my shit is organized chaos.
But
they shit is chaos, and it's fucking hilarious.
Theirs is
I want to
live,
smoke
though,
with whoever.
right?
Yeah, theirs is live. Mine's pre-recorded. Ours is pre-recorded.
I want to smoke with whoever, and them or whoever.
I don't think I would do that against them because one, it's live and it's incoming calls, so they get outside participation, whereas we don't.
But we would all be there. I'm saying it'd be in the same building.
Okay,
the same
so then,
time.
so if you put it like that, so then that's where Origin comes into play. That's where Artificially Genuine comes into play. That's where Nardcast comes into play. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, but I'm not saying like episode versus episode. I'm saying all of us in the same room. Us podcast versus theirs.
there's curtains. I'm sorry, everybody's getting washed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just thinking.
I love all of y'all, but I mean,
wouldn't do
I'm a cheat code. I'm a
pre-recorded.
comedian. I'm a cheat code.
But I said it doesn't. We can have like two categories. We can make it a few. They make it a fun night. You know what I mean? Make it interesting. A few different
It'll
categories.
be fun.
Or even
Yeah,
just
we can-
pre-recorded and
you'll be
whose pod was interested in funnier to watch.
That's kind of like. That's more like if I didn't like their podcast. That's the way I would want to challenge it. Like if there was people I didn't like. You know what I mean? I feel like it would be better to do something together. Is what I'm saying, because then it benefits both of us too with sharing.
Oh, so you're wanting to do
It's
merge
like, like an actual verses. You know, when they do the real verses, Jeezy don't record a song and then Gucci record a song and then they say who did the better song. You know, they rap
Who has
it.
the best intro? Because I won that because I shout everybody out. That's a cheat code.
But how?
I'll take
But
the
we need to
dub,
be in
though.
the same building and play the intros at the same time and be
Nah,
arguing
that's
and
crazy.
arguing.
Hey, but real quick
know
though,
what I'm saying?
that shit is ringing through the 805 right now.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta do yours and then do theirs and then be talking shit, like, you know what I
Yo.
mean? Give the pointers and see what the live is saying, like who they fuck with the most, and be like, see, I'm gonna be in the talking shit. Yeah,
All right.
You
I'm
know
with
what?
that.
It'd be
See
like
that.
just
You
an
can do a
idea.
poll
That
like in the
idea,
comment
you know?
section, you know.
Yeah,
That's true.
All right.
I
That's
think
true. That would be
and it doesn't
sick.
have to be specifically them, but I'm saying any podcast that would be down, we could do some shit
They could
together
sit over there.
and do some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Camera time or nothing.
Well, no, but look, they have another table, so they can set up over there.
But anywhere, we could find a mutual location if they feel like it's home based.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying I'm down
Oh,
to
now
figure something out.
we know damn well y'all pulling up over here. Stop playing. You know
That
damn
would be.
well.
You
Look
know
at how
what? You
nice
should
these
set
chairs
it
are.
up.
Y'all
We
know.
can't smoking shit in here. I feel it.
Oh,
But then-
true.
You know what I'm saying?
We could go to VTP, but we can't fit in
get
there.
high outside.
But then again, what is the monetization rules with this?
I have no idea.
So that's what I'm saying. Well, either way, I think
idea.
we'll figure it out.
I
we can
think
figure
you
out
just
something
have to
fly.
label
I
it as
think.
18 plus or something like that.
Oh, then it'll be good. And something like that. Well, either way, I think we'll be good as put our heads together. Or
That
whatever,
would be
figure it out.
badass.
That should be fun
That
as hell,
would be
man.
badass.
What up? What
Especially
up?
with the intro,
That should be
both of
funny.
them.
I think it'll just be fun and funny and topical.
Hey, y'all
It
didn't hear the
should be
new
like-
intro, huh? Y'all heard the
No.
new intro?
No, I seen
Hold
it.
on.
I seen the
I gotta
the
play that.
updated one with the flames and all that. That shit was pretty dope.
Wait, he's always had the flames.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
it?
it's
Yeah.
updated.
Oh, I thought you said. What did Mark Ford do to it, or he just added the song behind it?
Yeah, because he had shouted me out in a record, and I was like, dog,
thought
I'm
he
using
did.
Oh,
that
you
shit.
use that.
Hell yeah, I use
on
that
his
shit.
new
I
song.
thought you did like other editing to it. I thought there was like an
No.
extra special effect to it or some shit. Oh,
No, it's because
but I heard the
40.
song too. So.
Yeah, 40 shouted him out.
Yeah, I see. I heard. So I figured that's dope to have it. You know, like a tag, like a DJ's tag. You know.
Wait, hold up.
That
Run
is
it back.
dope. Now I'm liking that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Pod Wars.
Yeah, there you go. We're gonna start Pod Wars. The Pod versus.
Fucking television series.
That shit would be literally this
That
day
would
and
a
age.
series would be
No,
bad.
you can literally have a YouTube
Yeah.
series these days. Like
True.
you could literally
That's
have
You
a-
don't
true.
even have to
Might
get on the
entertain
TV.
it like a podcast with Julius. That's real quick though for you motherfuckers new to this.
Yeah.
Boom. And then you know what's crazy? I didn't even plan this shit because you know my shit. That's crazy. Hey, but real quick though. So I didn't sync it. I just put them. I just fucking.
You just like fuck it.
I
Let's
just
see what
stuck
it
them
goes.
together.
Bit of
And if you really
mesh.
pay attention, when the real quick though part comes up, we said it at the same time.
That's cool.
What? Play it. That's dope.
Check it out. Watch.
Might entertain it like a podcast with Julius. That's real quick though. If you motherfuckers new to this.
All right,
I heard it.
I'll turn it up for you. I'll turn it up for you. I had to keep that shit low. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I'll turn it up right here too.
Okay, see, no, we can't do this right here.
What'd you do?
I can't have no even, odd numbers and stuff all
Oh, you tripping, honey.
That's that toxic files right there.
fucking toxic.
You ready?
Why'd you go down one instead of up one?
So you're gonna hear two vocals.
Yo, both of you guys are fucking toxic.
You're gonna hear. Oh shit! Damn, that shit never gets
We're
old. Come on,
hungry.
yeah, come on. Yo, Scotty! Scotty Banks in the
What's this
building.
about?
And
Brr,
the
brr, brr.
homie's looking. He's like, hey, wait, what's going on here? I'm
Scotty!
the token long hair dude here.
Scotty! All right, so you're gonna hear
man?
you're gonna hear two vocals. You're gonna hear my vocals. That's crazy. AB real quick though. But then you're gonna hear Mark Ford's vocals. And again, by the time real quick though comes up, we say it at the same time. Ready?
Okay.
Might entertain it like a podcast with Julius. That's real quick though. If you motherfuckers new to this.
So that's gonna be the intro that y'all hear it at the beginning of the song, or at the beginning of the pod. Shout out to 42, man. Make sure y'all go buy Floral Picks. It's only $10, and I promise you that shit go. I be working out to that shit. That shit is hard. 40, he's something, man.
He's bad.
He on the Mount Rushmore.
Him, Dooley, and Mike Bless are by far my favorite right now.
Yeah, I need to check
Sorry,
Dooley
someone.
out. I don't know who that
Dooley's
is.
pretty cool.
Dooley's
He's pretty cool.
Dooley.
East Coast vibes straight up.
All right. Well, shit. Let me get this music going. You know what I'm saying? You guys heard this song at the top of the show. This is J-Lock. You know what I'm saying? This is called God's Within. Jenny! Talk to him.
If you guys want to fight me, you can fight me on 805_entertainment.
Hey, that's what I say. Shit, that toxic shit. But a big swank. Shout out to Julius, Jenny. Unfortunately, I wasn't there to hear me jump in. I'm glad we all made it out good. My brother Solstice, or you don't know about Solstice.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean, it don't matter. I'm chilling either way.
All right. Well, there you have it, man. It's been another beautiful addition to the pod. Shit, Yakko is over here, man. You know how I get down. You can't fall if you don't trip. This has been the Real Quick Though podcast.
Time out. That's not how your shit goes.
Hey, people change.
Let them change it up. Yeah.
Well, you're like, now I'm just like, I got used to the flow.
Well, now I need you to do it. I want to.
No,
you got it?
the sky, no, it makes sunny.
All right.
I'm always waiting for that. It's like my favorite part of the show.
Yakko is over here, man. This has been another beautiful addition to the Real Quick Though podcast, man. Yakko is over here, man. We always shining. Ain't never no sunsets over here. And you know how I get down, man. You can't fall if you don't trip. Peace.
Hey, lucky I'm used to that one too.
Yeah. I like
My
the
bad,
skies
my
and
bad,
sunshine.
y'all. My
Lucky
bad.
now that you say
My
that and I
bad.
hear it like that, that's what I know. It's like, all right, we good.
It hurts when I don't feel home, I'm really out of place. Look in the mirror and get sad cause I don't recognize the face. Been out of it for a while, I didn't hear a thing. Euphoric feeling when the blade cuts open my veins.